Hello and welcome to the JB&M Sports Fanatic channel. What's good with you? It's your boy JB here on a Thursday. You know what that means. It is time for not just any Thursday night football game, but also we're talking about the opening football game of the season here between the Baltimore Ravens and the Kansas City Chiefs. And obviously, Kansas City, they are locked in. They are focused here on the mission. Can they three-peat? Now, Baltimore. Lamar Jackson's already said that he feels like things could have been different if he was able to run to his full ability. So, I mean, that's what he said, not what JB said. That's what he said. So we'll see, obviously, how that looks today for them. But man, this is a great matchup. This is exciting here. That means that the NFL season is finally on the way here. Baltimore, Kansas City, the two teams that played in the AFC Championship game, and two teams that fully have high expectations for this upcoming season. How will this one go down here at Arrowhead Stadium where everybody's feeling like they're celebrating? You know, obviously, Travis Kelsey, Patrick Mahomes, they know what it's like to celebrate bringing home a banner. But for Baltimore, they'd like to bring one for their town. So let's see how this plays out. Lewis, what's good? Lewis says, JV, let's go. Oh, man, Lewis, we're here for the opener. How are you doing? How are you doing? Regular season. Talk to me. Did you take the over in this one? Absolutely. Oh, I know he's got the glass ready here. I know you are ready. SM, what's good? SM says, what's good, JB? And so I'll tell you what's good having some Thursday night football. I mean, even if it did get delayed a little 20 minutes and whatnot because of the weather, that's A-OK with JB. I am just ready here to get this regular season on the way. Lewis says need to start the season with a W. That's the only way we know how to start the season. And you took the over at 44.5. Okay, bet. I need a monster game from the Baltimore Ravens offensively. I got a lot of guys on my fantasy football team from Lamar, Mark Andrews, Zay Flowers. So basically, Baltimore, I got a lot on them this one. So I need them to come through for me. But I'm hoping this is a great game that goes all the way down to the end and stuff like that. Competitive and a lot of scoring. RC, what's good? RC says, JB, what it does, cousin. So, hey, JB's just happy to have some football here on a Thursday night, knowing that also tomorrow is Friday and stuff like that. So, JB's feeling good. JB's feeling great right now. And what a great matchup it is because obviously, as I said before, these two teams, they last faced each other in the AFC Championship game last year. And so, for Lamar to get where he wants to go, he has to go through Kansas City. That's the only way to do it. But can he do it? RC says you're a fantasy football Ravens fan, and so yeah, I know you drafted Lamar in our league and stuff like that. I got Lamar in another league. Let's see. Lewis says college football 3-2, unders 3-0, overs 0-2. Oh man, well you got to get a W there for the overs then. Otherwise, start taking the unders. SM says pro football is back, but more importantly, fantasy football is back. Talk to me, SM. You got any players playing tonight? But you're right. There's quite a few fantasy players that JB is going to be looking at in this one here. So if you see me rooting hard for the Ravens, you already know why. You already know why. I'm in 3 fantasy leagues, and we're heavily invested in the Ravens. Now, as for Kansas City, I do want to see Isaiah Pacheco at least reach 63 yards rushing and stuff like that, for player prop purposes. So I am rooting for that. All right, but Kansas City getting lined up here for the kickoff to get this one going. And you know what that means? The opener. RC says, JB, I know y'all went past midnight last night in my time zone anyway. So yeah, JB got a little carried away last night. I did get carried away last night, lost track of time and stuff like that. So it was exactly midnight for me on Central Time. Samuel, what's good with you? Samuel says, hey, what's up, bro? JB. And so, man, you already know Ravens right now with the football here on the opener to get this NFL season started. RC says, JB about to set YouTube on fire this season. SM says, Zay Flowers starting on one of your teams. He's on one of my teams too. There we go. As Samuel says, let's like and subscribe. Appreciate that. Let's get them likes going here so that the YouTube algorithm can catch on and spread JB across the nation. But here we go. Baltimore right now in the shotgun formation for their own 30-yard line. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back. Jackson gets it, gonna give it to King Henry, and Henry's gonna pick up about 2 yards there on a carry. That's gonna make it 2nd and 8. And of course, Derrick Henry. Get used to seeing him right now in that Baltimore jersey and stuff like that. I know it's a little different. But here we go. RC says, JB, your show yesterday was football at the club on steroids. And so, hey, you're right about that. That's why my guy in the Zoe will be joining us, on Wednesdays moving forward and stuff like that. So I talked with him afterwards, and so he'll be coming through on Wednesdays for us. So we'll get more of that on Wednesdays. All right, here we go. 2nd and 8, shotgun. Back goes in motion, gets the snap, throws it, gets the completion. But there's a penalty. There is a penalty. Let's see what the referees call here. And man, this is great. This is great. SM says, all right, so SM says 28-24 Baltimore wins. You guys let me know your thoughts in terms of the score and stuff like that. I like that one. That means we'd have a competitive game down to the wire and stuff like that. So JB puts his stamp of approval on that one. All right, that's illegal formation there against the Ravens. Gonna back him up there. And again, this is week 1 right here. Hopefully we don't get too many penalties like this. But man, JB's ready for some action. I want some fireworks in this one. Now 2nd and 13 coming up. All right, so 2nd and 19 here. Shotgun formation, 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back. Tight end goes in motion. 6 seconds right now on the play clock. They snap the ball. Pressure. Lamar throws it. It's caught by Hill at the backfield, and he's going to pick up about 2 yards there on the catch. That's going to make it 3rd and 11 coming up. So 3rd and 11. Can Lamar Jackson find a way to move the chains? RC says, I can't call it, JB, not in terms of prediction. Samuel says, great live stream yesterday night. And so, hey, it was great. It was great. I mean, like having in the zone, having old man and stuff like that, I felt like everything went great. And as the longer it went on, the better it went as well. So, absolutely. All right, 3rd and 11. Lamar dropping back, steps up, looking, throws it short. It is caught. Can he get the first, though? Yes, he can. Let's go. 18 yards there on the completion, and that's going to be a first down, 1st and 10 for the Baltimore 47-yard line. First down. So right now, Lamar getting the ball out quickly and short and stuff like that, and allowing guys like Hill to go out there and make some plays. So that seems like what they're doing early on. Checking the replay there. Definitely great job keeping his balance there. And he didn't just keep his balance. He picked up an extra 4 or 5 yards in the process. Let's go. All right, 1st and 10. King Henry back in there now. Got a fullback on the play as well. Tight end goes in motion. 5 seconds on the play clock. Feeds it to Henry, and Henry getting stuffed there at the line. Kansas City said no. They said no. Both Pennell and Jones in there on the stop there up the middle for Kansas City. Oh, man. All right, so after that carry, and again, Derrick Henry so far in this drive, 2 carries for 3 yards. All right, shotgun formation here. 2 receivers, 2 tight ends, 1 back. 5 seconds right now on the play clock. Shotgun formation for their own 48-yard line. Snap the ball, looking, throws it. It's deflected in the air, incomplete. Now there is a flag, but that was incomplete. And lucky for them, it was just incomplete. RC says King Henry just met the Gunnington JV, and so SM says, is Henry washed? I'm going to put this question up here, SM, so that way anybody who wants to chime in there can say it. I'll put it this way. I am watching. There's a reason why I took 3 Ravens and Henry wasn't one of them. I can see it going really good for him. I can. Or if it, I can see it also going to where it looked like last year for Tennessee. Honestly, JB's going to keep it a buck. I'm gonna have to wait a couple games to determine whether or not he is or not and stuff like that. I think he's just fine, but that's a good question to bring up. Good question to bring up. All right, so 3rd and 9 here, shotgun formation. Chiefs seem like they're going to bring pressure up the middle. Let's see if they do. Center making adjustments. 4 seconds right now on the play clock. Snaps it. There's a penalty already, but Lamar going deep. Incomplete. That's another flag. That's a flag. That is a flag every day of the week. And so, Laney, what's good with you? How are you? All right, so these referees are discussing. I'm guessing the first one was on the offense. Clearly, that second one was on the defense. Game just getting started. JB's tablet is already on life support. RC says, how many flags is they going to throw? And so they've been waiting all off season for this. SM says penalties offset for sure. Yeah, offsetting penalties. So now we're looking at a 3rd and 9 right now. RC says, JB for the refs, this is a flag bliss game. Oh, man, how does RC do it? All right, 3rd and 9. 3 receivers top of the screen here, tight end, bottom of the formation. Got to pick up at least 9 to get the first. Lamar snaps it. Lamar looking. Lamar throws it. Oh, look at that catch. Look at that catch to his boy, Zay Flowers. Both guys on JB's fantasy teams, when it comes to the 3 leagues I'm in. So JB's happy about that. First down. Let's go. Picked up 19 yards on the catch. So, wow. What a play. 3rd down. Stood in the pocket. Made that play. So now, fresh new set of downs to work with here. Let's see if they try to feed King Henry here and get some space for him. But right now, they're currently at the 33-yard line of Kansas City. Fullback goes in motion, snaps it, feeds it to Henry. Henry off the right side. Henry rushing forward. Henry picks up 6 yards there on the play. Best run of the night so far. SM says, Zay. AG was good. AG says, what up, JB? And so, hey, looking at this drive right now, Baltimore moving the ball, getting first downs when they got to, but can they cap it off in the end zone? RC says Zay Flowers with a sweet catch just outside of the middle of the field. Lewis says, let's go. He needs 7. So seems like we want to see Baltimore open up with a score, but let's see if that actually happens here. 2nd and 4. 2 receivers bobbing the screen here, 2 tight ends, 1 back in the backfield, snaps the ball. Going to give it to Henry again, and Henry up the middle. Picks up about 2 yards on the carry, 2-3 yards. It's going to make it 3rd and short, 3rd and 1 coming up here for the Baltimore Ravens. And again, King Henry, he's going to warrant a lot of attention, which means when Lamar does pull it back, look out. Now, AG says he's got Baltimore winning this one. That's what's up. And again, JB did do his predictions earlier and stuff like that. So I did select Baltimore to win this one. I mean, look at that. He's bigger than the average linebacker size for the Chiefs. All right, 3rd and 1. Trips top of the formation, 1 receiver, bottom of the screen here. Got to snap it, and they do. And Lamar's going to keep it. And Lamar is doing Lamar-type things, takes it all the way to the 13-yard line. Love the play call right there. Picked up 11 yards on the play. RC says, JB, the Ravens trying to see first if the scoreboard is fully operational. Fortnite, what's good? Fortnite said you got the Chiefs winning. Okay. Go ahead and drop that final score projection for JB. JJ says, hey, JB. And so what's good with you, JJ? What's good? I am doing great. I am doing great. How about yourself? Appreciate it. All right, so here we go. Ball right now currently at the 13. Henry's going to go out in motion. Up, look at that. Lamar's going again, following his blockers here, being patient, takes it all the way to the 5-yard line. So Lamar Jackson runs it again and picks up 8 yards. Now, 2nd and 2 from the Kansas City 5-yard line. Who are they going to give the rock to now? There's so much to think about if you're the defense here. King Henry, great option. Lamar, you know what he can do. And obviously, they can do a play fake. They can throw it to Mark Andrews. There's so many options to go with here. Let's see how Kansas City defends it. AG says this seems like a AFC Championship preview. And so, you know what? I got to agree. It feels like, I know it's week 1 here. I know it's week 1, but I get what you're saying. But right now, Jackson up under center. We got a fullback, got a back in the backfield here. 1 receiver top of the screen. Feeds it to Henry, and Henry gets a touchdown. Waiting on the officials to say it officially. but that is a touchdown. So Derrick Henry scores a touchdown, opening drive there. If you took the player prop there for Derrick Henry to score a touchdown, then you are indeed happy. JJ says you said it. There it is. AG said you got the Ravens winning 27-24. All right, bet. Lewis says, talk to me, JB. Touchdown yet? Lewis, we are in the end zone. We are in the end zone. JJ says, give it to Henry. Give it to Henry. And so that drive, Baltimore made the plays that they needed to make. Nice mixing it up in terms of balance and stuff like that. So look out. Extra point is good. So they are up 7-0, but we haven't got to see Kansas City offensively yet. So we're going to look to see how Kansas City looks offensively when we come back here from the commercial. But right now, what we saw from Baltimore, 11 plays, 70 yards, 6 minutes and 46 seconds in terms of time possession off the clock. Talk about a dominating drive. RC says DH in the place to be. You say hen dog with the score, Derrick Henry. And so, yeah, Lewis going to take a shot for that one. JJ says, I don't want the Chiefs winning for another 6 years. Braden, what's good? What's good, Braden? I know as much as you're enjoying this game tonight, your focus is tomorrow when the Packers and the Eagles play, and you know your boy will be streaming that one. Let's see. RC says, this thing is a long, long way from over. And so, of course, we haven't even got to see Kansas City go out there offensively yet. And Braden says Henry is not washed. And so, yes, but guys, what a drive there to open this one up. And now we'll see how Kansas City responds. Again, this is supposed to be their night, their celebration night, brought out the banner and stuff like that. So there we go. And so, hey, 80's in the building. And 80 says, all hail the king. And so, Lewis, hey, Braden. And so there it is. We heard it here from 80's. Appreciate the super chat. Starting off the NFL season the right way. 80's. How are you doing? My guy. Yes. And you know your boy's going to be streaming tomorrow for the Packers and the Eagles and stuff like that. So your team versus Braden's team, that's going to be a fun one tomorrow as well. But man, Baltimore coming out, scoring that touchdown there, making it look easy. Let's see. But yeah, appreciate you coming through 80's. JJ says, never talk bad about the king. Braden says, hey, JJ. JJ says, why am I acting like it's a La Flop? Braden says, fantasy points. And so, oh, man. Yeah, JB's got to check that out a little bit later on. I don't want to get too much excited right now, but a little bit later on, I will be checking that out. And so Lewis says 80's. Yep. SM says RIP Rich Homie Quantity. So, oh man, yeah, that was surprising and heartbreaking for sure. So RIP to him, man. But that was heartbreaking. Phoenix is in the building. What's good? And Phoenix says that Kansas City is in the house. And so Phoenix, you're not at the game right now, are you, Phoenix? Knowing you might just be at the game right now. Let's see. JJ says Ravens all the way. RC says SM. Yep. Braden says already happy you picked Henry. And so JJ says you're tired of the Taylor Swift stuff. He says this has got to stop. All right, so kickoff about to be on the way, and let's see what Kansas City does to respond here in the first quarter with 8 minutes and 14 seconds to go. Kickoff on the way. Gets it from his own 5, the 20, 25, 30, brought down at about the 33-yard line, and that's where the Kansas City Chiefs will take over offensively for the first time today. And let's see what Pat Mahomes and company has in store for us here. Let's see. Phoenix says 2 coworkers won the tickets on the 44-yard line. And so, word. Brayden says Carson Steele with the return. Interesting. Phoenix says he's watching this one from the couch. All right, trips top of the screen here. Kelsey, bottom of formation. Receiver goes in motion. Shotgun here. 8:09 to play here in the first. Gives it to, throws it to the receiver there. I really thought that was Pacheco there. Great job by him, but that is Rice that makes the catch there. So Rice picks up a first down with 11 yards on the play. So let's see how Kansas City responds here offensively. I mean, hey, we wanted fireworks. We wanted fireworks. All right, here in the shotgun. Mahomes in the pocket. Mahomes moving around, and Mahomes is going to get brought down here. It's going to be called the sack, but back at the line of scrimmage. And that was Simpson in there on the sack. RC says, JJ, the first thing my other two Swifty fans text me and say, Mother Taylor is ready. Got you thinking they're going to suit up there and play? And so, I mean, it sounds like it, right? Let's see. RC says, Brady, you know, I got a football channel too. And so, yeah, he started up a football one. All right, 7:04 to go here in the first. Going to hand it to the back in the back off the left guard. Picks up 4 yards. So Isaiah Pacheco's first carry of the game, and he picks up 4 yards with under 7 minutes to go here in the first. So now faced with a 3rd and 6 right now at the Kansas City 48-yard line. Can they get a first down? Will he look for old reliable and Travis Kelce, or perhaps one of his younger weapons here on 3rd and 6 to get that first? Can the offensive line give him time? Baltimore looks like they're going to bring pressure here. Again, they're at their own 48-yard line. Rice goes in motion, snaps the ball. Mahomes throws it over the middle. Completed to Rice again. He's at the 40, brought down at about the 36-yard line. So once again, throws it to Rice. Braden says, what's it called? He'll subscribe. And look at that, a 15-yard penalty. So now we're just tacking on more yards there. So now move it all the way to the 15-yard line thanks to that personal foul. I'm sorry, to the 21-yard line on the 15-yard penalty right there. Thanks to the personal foul. And let's see this replay again. I mean, he was all by himself. Excellent route. But yeah, they call the horse collar there. So right now, Kansas City moving the ball. Kansas City moving the ball. Both teams moving the ball. Gray goes in motion. Play fake. End around. Looking. And Xavier Worthy for the touchdown. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And that's a carry. That's going to go down as a carry. Braden says, oh my goodness, Worthy. 5 plays, 67 yards, 2 minutes and 19 seconds in terms of time possession off the clock on that drive there. So Kansas City strikes fast in a response. They've got many ways to do it. I mean, look at those blockers ahead. And so BP says he is worthy. He is worthy. Braden says he's so fast. And so, yes, extremely fast. Another element for this offense. So we're all tied up 7-7 here in the first quarter with 5 minutes and 55 seconds to go. Wow, what a game. And so Sight He Bomber, what's good? You said easy. They had no chance. Easy. Easy work. And let's see, BP says, no wonder Tooney got cut, JB. And so, I mean, there's many reasons why he got cut. Many reasons why he got cut and stuff like that. So, yeah, one amongst many. JJ says, dang it. SM says, bro, I should have started Rice. Braden says he subscribed to your RC. And so, oh man, you say who I'm liking in this one. And so, well, JB is more so concerned about a good game and also having, you know, my fantasy players, in which I've got more fantasy players on the Ravens. So that reason is perhaps why JB is leaning towards the Ravens. But man, for this one, I'm just happy that we've got 2 great teams here and stuff. You say you like my energy. I appreciate that, man. And thank you for coming through. Thank you for coming through. AG says, do we think this Kansas City team will be better than last year? And so I feel like, especially speaking from the offensive perspective, I think so. I think so. I mean, because last year they were great. Obviously, they made the plays they needed to make and stuff like that. But in terms of like explosive plays last year, it was a little bit down from the year before. So I feel like, yes, they're going to have a lot more explosive plays and stuff like that. Obviously, when they get Hollywood back, that's another weapon there. So anytime you upgrade from last year's weapons of having Sky Moore, Kadarius Tooney, and relying on them, yes, this team, you know, surprisingly, yes, they can be better than last year. So I will say that and stuff like that. But again, that's JB thoughts right there. And so if anybody else want to chime in and stuff like that, feel free to chime in. Feel free to chime in. Let's see. BP says, JB, his nickname should be He Is Worthy. And so, I mean, hey, the kid is. SM says they have better receivers now. And so, yep, they do, which means Pat Mahomes, he'll have some explosive plays like we saw the first couple years in his career. AG says, yeah, I feel like they'll be better now with Worthy and Hollywood. And so, yeah, I mean, the need for speed. I mean, don't get me wrong, Kadarius Tooney has speed, but he couldn't catch. He couldn't catch worth for nothing. I mean, the kid definitely went to Gator because he had them. He went to the Gators because he had them Gator arms and stuff like that. So absolutely. But yes, this is exactly the start I was hoping for this game. Both teams going down there, scoring touchdowns here. Now we'll see what Baltimore does on their second offensive drive out there. Can they match what Kansas City went out there and did last time here? Oh, man. Bring your own offense to this one because it's loaded. Fantasy owners everywhere right now are feeling pretty good unless you're the guy going against these guys. Then probably not so much. All right, Chiefs getting ready to kick this one off. And let's see what Baltimore does on the return. And he's not going to return this one. All right, so they'll take over. And let's see what Baltimore does here. And again, last time out there, we saw a nice mixture. We saw a nice mixture of a little bit of, give it to Henry, a little bit of Lamar, keeping it later in the drive, a little bit of passing and stuff like that. That key pass, he had the Zay Flowers and stuff. Everything looked really good and stuff like that. So let's see if that continues. Let's see. RC says, Braden, JB, I appreciate you guys subscribing to the new channel. Say, of course, absolutely. I want to see what you're going to be, posting for your football channel and stuff. Let's see. Joe says, hi, Josh, you made it. You say, let's go. I think you mean football there, but Baltimore. Okay, so you're going Baltimore. Speaking of Baltimore, from their own 30-yard line, play fake, throws it. Nice touch on that one. Look at that. Takes it all the way to the 46-yard line. And of course, Isaiah Likely with the catch for 15 yards. So what a play. I like the touch that he had on that one. He's looking very comfortable right now. Now I get it's a small sample size, but he's looking very comfortable right there today. And that's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. All right, 5:29 left to go here in the first. I see my guy Mark Andrews on the sideline that has JB concerned right now. He is on my fantasy team, so I am concerned. But 5:18 to go. Got a fullback back in the backfield. One receiver top of the screen. Gives it to the back. And Henry's going to pick up maybe a yard on the play through the forward progress there. 2nd and 9 coming up. Let's see. You said you got Andrews on your fantasy football team too. And you said, JB, I'll be talking about the Irish until you turn into a leprechaun. AG says Lamar is looking pretty good. He is. I like the touch. I really like the touch that he's throwing with. All right, so let's see. 2nd and 9 right now. Again, first quarter, 4 minutes and 35 seconds to go. Ravens with the football from their own 45-yard line. Shotgun formation, 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back. Lamar looking, throws it. Gets the completion there by Zay Flowers, who hit the ground immediately. He did not want to take that hit. He hit the ground immediately. 3rd down coming up. All right, so another 3rd down situation here. 3rd and 6 on the Baltimore 49-yard line. 4:05 to go here in the first. Does anybody hear any reason as to why? Oh, never mind. I see he's back out there. I was about to say, why is Mark Andrews not out there? All right, so he's back out there. 3rd and 6. So from their own 49-yard line, gets the snap. Chiefs are bringing pressure, throws it. Caught by the back. Oh, but excellent job there by the Chiefs to stop him. Going to hold him to a 1-yard pickup there for Hill. So that time Hill not able to get the yards after the catch on that play, and that's going to force Baltimore here into a punting situation. And yeah, Lamar's frustrated with that one there, but understand that. Excellent job there coming up to make the tackle there. Again, that play worked on the first drive. That play did work on the first drive. So Kansas City said, nah, you're not going to keep doing that. You're not going to keep doing that. 3:12 to go here in the first. 4th and 5. SM says that Dan Campbell would go for it. You speaking facts. You speaking facts. He really would. All right, fair catch there at the 10-yard line, and that's where Kansas City will take over from their own 10-yard line here in the first quarter with 2 minutes and 55 seconds to go here in the first. Again, the score all tied up in this one, 7-7 for both teams. And let's see, last time we saw Kansas City out there, they put together a touchdown drive. Can they keep it going this drive out there? So far, Pat Mahomes 2 for 2 for 27 yards so far in this one. We got to see Xavier Worthy on the end around, taking it to the end zone for 21 yards to get the rookie in the end zone and stuff like that. We saw Rashid Rice get 2 catches, 27 yards so far here. So let's see what Kansas City looks like this time out there. But man, a lot of action here in the first quarter, and I'm excited for the rest of the way. The rest of the way should continue to be just as exciting so far in this one. And again, JB's tablet decided to not charge, which is not good, but JB's still going to make it happen. Let's see. Braden says no problem, RC. Ah, man, but yes. So again, both of these two teams, last time they played each other, we saw what happened AFC Championship game. I mean, I felt like, Lamar didn't use his legs enough, but I think he'll be the first to admit that he didn't use his legs enough in that matchup there. But now they added King Henry to the mix here. So exciting, exciting. SM says Eagles and Packers tomorrow. That's right. And your boy will be live streaming that one as well tomorrow. So excited about that one as well. Excited about that one as well. And I really want to see in that matchup who's gonna get off to a good start there. Specifically looking at the Eagles. Are they gonna look like they did towards the end of last year when they struggled, to complete many passes and stuff like that? Or will they look like they're a renewed team, renewed confidence in Jalen Hurts? All that stuff tomorrow. Absolutely. Let's see. Braden says, RC, do you like Notre Dame basketball also? He says, sound like Romeo Dubs will play tomorrow, so he will be playing tomorrow. Okay. Oh, man. But again, if you're watching this one and you haven't told JB, if you got anybody on your fantasy football team playing tonight, let JB know if you got anybody playing in any of your fantasy football leagues that's playing tonight so we know who to root for. Let's see. RC says Iowa women's basketball and UCLA women's basketball. All right, so coming back from the commercial here, and again, we're all tied up 7-7 here in the first quarter, 2 minutes and 55 seconds to go. Sure, they had a rain delay earlier, but that couldn't stop the shine of these two offenses. But right now, Kansas City with the football from their own 10-yard line. Receiver goes in motion, looking, throws it, caught. Isaiah Pacheco makes a guy miss. Pacheco doing Pacheco type things. Picks up 23 yards there on the reception. 2:43 to go here in the first. SM says Chiefs defense. Man, JB would have been a lot more ecstatic if that was actually rushing yards here. I need him to rush for at least 63 yards tonight. But right now, excellent job. Got the first down. Their own 33-yard line. Going to spread them out here 5 wide. Takes a snap. Looking. Throws it over the middle again. Rice over the middle again. Put someone else on him. He can't guard him. They got my man out there struggling in coverage today right now, trying to stick on Rice. It's not working. Let's see. RC says men's college basketball favorites: Tennessee Vols, Iowa Hawkeyes, and Illinois Fighting Illini. So, man, what a play. What a catch. Once again, Rice. All right, so right now on Baltimore's side of the field right now at the 48-yard line, feeds it to Isaiah Pacheco. And Pacheco is going to pick up a yard on a carry. Second down coming up. Braden says, forgot you're a UCLA fan. Braden says, why do you have a linebacker on him? And so I wonder that too. I thought it was just me. SM says, you're done for not starting Rice. So you got my man Rice on the bench? Hey, mistakes happen. Mistakes happen. It's week 1. Quick pass again to Rice. Gonna pick up a yard there on the play. I'm like, all right, throwing it to Rice is nice. Now let's throw it to my man Kelsey. Let's throw it to my man Kelsey, please. Let's get him involved here. All right, third down coming up. 50 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. You said Kelsey hasn't even gotten looked at. Yeah, I did notice that. All right, from the 46-yard line, Kelsey goes in motion. Mahomes in the pocket, and Mahomes, he's gonna get dropped here. The referees are stopping from hitting the ground. But man, Baltimore coming after it on third down, getting a big time sack there on the play. And that's going to take us to the conclusion of the first quarter. So we've seen some of everything so far in this first quarter here and stuff like that. Baltimore actually has 2 sacks on Patrick Mahomes so far in this one. But at the end of the first quarter, it is Baltimore 7, Kansas City 7. Essom said you started Puka and Ayuk though. Braden says sacked. RC says JB Mahomes got jammed way up. And so, yes, he did. And so, 1 quarter in the books. And so far in this one, I mean, I like what I see. I like what I see. I mean, I knew coming into the game it was going to be a good game and stuff like that. But it feels good to have the NFL back, guys. It feels good to have the NFL back. RC says you hate Kelsey, and that's period with 2 T's. Gotcha. Oh man, but yeah, let's see if JB's tablet's in any better shape right now. But yeah, that first quarter, Isaiah Pacheco with 5 rushing yards there in that first quarter. Let's see, how did King Henry do so far? I need my tablet working. But yeah, JB's tablet does not want to cooperate right now. Let's see. All right, so yeah, Henry, he's got 6 carries for 18 yards in this one, not to mention also a rushing touchdown. So he's got 18 on the ground. Lamar Jackson, he's also got 19 on the ground. And then for Baltimore, passing wise, Lamar is 6 of 7 for 58 yards. As it says, you benched Rice for Waddle for one of your teams and you regret it. And so, just like JB regrets trying to pull up all the scoreboards here. So, all right. But yeah, still end of the first. RC says, JB, I don't live it down too well. You say when people steal your imaginary but real life girlfriend. I can only imagine how that feels, RC. I can only imagine. But man, that first quarter went by quick. That first quarter went by quick, and a lot of it had to do with the first drive that the Ravens had when they took off like about 7 minutes off the clock. So that quarter went by fast. Hopefully you can win her back, RC. Hopefully you can win her back. All right, so both teams scored their first possession, and both teams end up having the punt on their second possession. That's that punter Matt Ariza or Areza. All right, punts on the way and goes into the end zone. All right, so let's see another round of Baltimore coming up. After the defense got the stop, will we get another score this drive, or will the defense start to clamp down? Lewis says he needs 11 points per quarter. That's all he's asking for, just 11 per quarter. Well, we got our work cut out here. Let's see what happens. All right, so second quarter right now. Baltimore with the football. This is the third offensive drive. Scored 1 touchdown and then had the punt. Let's see what they do here. All right, 1st and 10. Got a fullback here. Went back in the backfield. Lamar making adjustments here. Kansas City, they're up close. They're showing blitz. Play fake. Lamar stepping up. Oh, man, he lost the ball. He lost the ball. But did he recover it? Oh, no, he did not recover it. Oh, my goodness. That moment when you realize you got Lamar on your fantasy team and that's going to hurt you. Oh, man, Lamar, got to protect the rock. So that time, Kansas City, they brought the heat. They brought the pressure. SM saying yes. He's saying yes. You say you got the Chiefs defense. Oh, man. JB's getting a little nervous right now about his fantasy team. Just a little nervous right now because Henry got that touchdown, so that didn't help me. And look at that. They've got Pacheco back there. Fakes the toss. And he is going to pick up about 3 yards there on the run. But wait a minute. There is a penalty here. Holding on the offense. So negate that play. Push him back 10 yards. They call it there on Travis Kelce. And right now, Kelce so far in this game has not been involved at all. And you don't like the fact that the first time you say his name is due to a penalty. Yep. Got him there for the hold. All right, 1st and 20. Let's see. Lewis says Kansas City Chiefs, good field position. Let's go. Eston says Kelce was off your board. Throws this one. Oh, incomplete. Incomplete. That's one he's going to want back. That's one he's going to want back. Now, 2nd and 20 coming up. Let's see. Braden says you have to catch that. Braden says he'd have caught that. He says he would have caught that. And so Kelce's just like, man, I put the ball there. What more can I do? I'll tell you what you do. You find your boy Travis Kelce. That's what you do. All right, Kansas is going to call timeout. They are going to call the timeout here. Talk about the situation here. 2nd and 20. Again, here in the 2nd quarter with 14 minutes and 26 seconds to go here in the 2nd, all tied up 7-7. Braden says, I wouldn't say that now. So come on, Braden. It's no secret, Braden. We know that they compare the hands that you have and stuff like that. They used to compare you to Devontae Adams during his Green Bay days. We know that's no secret. All right, so here we go. 2nd and 20. Receiver goes in motion. Play fake. Throws it over the middle. Completed. And that is going to be Gray with the catch, Noah Gray. So he picks up 11 yards there. So we got 3rd down coming up here. 3rd and 9 at the Baltimore 13-yard line. So a big 3rd down coming up. Essam says, speaking of Adams, do you think he gets traded? Ultimately, when it's all said and done, I don't think it happens like during the season. I don't think it happens during the season. As much as we'd like to think that it might happen, him going to the Jets, which is a real possibility and stuff like that. Ultimately, I don't think it actually happens and stuff like that. Not during the season. Now, off season, completely different, but not during the season. Throws it up there, incomplete. Incomplete. And Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver, incomplete. We got Juju getting more targets than Travis Kelce right now. That makes JB angry. Let's see. And I'll go ahead and put that question up there, SM, for anybody else that wants to chime in. Brandon says, well, Devontae didn't have good hands to start his Packers career. So again, Braden says he had better hands than Devontae Adams. All right, 32-yard field goal attempt here. Kick is up. Kick is good. So Kansas City takes the lead here, 10-7 in the second quarter with 13:37 left to go here in the second. Again, the Lamar Jackson fumble started that one, but Baltimore says, we got to regroup. We got to regroup. And we are here at the commercial, which it feels like we've had a lot of commercials and timeouts. Braden says you're surprised that Kelsey hasn't had a target yet. And so I was a little concerned about that. Lewis says you'll gladly take that 3. And so he says he'll take that 3 right now. He'll take it for now. Lewis, the man that believes in touchdowns. But yeah, so far, if you took the starting tight end for either of these two teams, you're nervous right now. That Lamar fumble didn't help at all. And again, at the commercial here. So it started off fast, but now we're just here like, okay, can we get it started again? Again, still 13 minutes and 37 seconds to go here in the second quarter. I mean, there's a lot of shockers, though. A lot of shockers here. Like, I'm over here like, okay, so Kelsey, no targets in this one. Isaiah Pacheco, what, maybe 5 yards rushing so far? 5, 6. But yes, Lewis says he will gladly take that. And just a reminder that your boy JB is streaming tomorrow for the Packers and the Eagles. So I will be streaming that matchup. In addition to that, on Saturday, your boy's got 2 games I'll be streaming, the Texas-Michigan game, and then later on the Tennessee and North Carolina State game. And of course, streaming Sunday and Monday Night Football games respectively. All right, let's see what they do here. Getting ready for the kickoff. All right, kickoff on the way, and all right, no return. No return. So a touchback. So last time out there, Lamar fumbled the ball. Lamar has got to protect the football. You are the quarterback. Protecting the football is a huge part of your responsibility. This offense goes by you. Now I get it. The offensive line getting the sack, that wasn't on you. That wasn't on you. But you got to protect that football. All right, so from their own 30-yard line, Flowers goes in motion. 6 seconds right now on the play clock. Faces to the back, throws it. It is caught by Flowers, and Flowers is going to be about 3 yards shy of that first down marker. Second down coming up. So a good old 2nd and 3 right now for Baltimore from their own 37-yard line. Again, so far in this one, Zay Flowers, 3 catches for 29 yards so far in this one. SM says can't give the Chiefs extra possessions. SM knows it. He knows it. When you're going against a champion, you can't make those kind of mistakes. All right, but 2nd and 3. No, Snagler goes in motion. They're going to give it to King Henry. Henry still on his feet. All right, takes it to about the 44-yard line. Nice pickup there. 6 yards. He's got 7 carries for 24 yards and the touchdown so far in this one. All right, so 1st and 10. Henry in the backfield. Flowers goes in motion. Play fake, looking, throws it. It is caught there. And again, another catch there for Isaiah Likely, who picks up 5 yards on the play. He's got 2 catches for 20 yards. Oh man, Mark Andrews has me worried, guys, on my fantasy team. He's got me worried. All right, 2nd and 5. Here in the shotgun again from their own 48-yard line. Hills goes in motion, quick pass, caught by Flowers, and Flowers using his blocker there. Now there is a penalty. Now Flowers there, you can't be bouncing backwards like that and losing yards, but there is a flag. Ooh, so they're gonna call out on the offense there for pass interference on Rashad Bateman. So it's on Rashad Bateman there. And so that's going to back them up there 10 yards. So now we're looking at a 2nd and 15 situation here. Again, 11 minutes and 20 seconds to go here in the 2nd quarter. All right, so here in the shotgun, gets it, looking, Lamar, gonna run, picks up about 5 yards on the carry. He's got 3 carries tonight for 24 yards. 11 minutes to go here in the 2nd. SM says both teams slowing down after a hot start. So yes, absolutely. And we got 10:48 to go here in the 2nd. JB wants to see a big play to one of his guys in fantasy. Please do it for JB. I'm just disappointed that Isaiah Pacheco so far has only got 5 yards rushing. All right, 3rd and 10. And so Lamar looking, Lamar gonna run. Tried to take on the contact there, but he gets to about midfield there, still well short of the 1st down marker. And he tried to lower his shoulder. And so let's see. Samuel says on date September Sunday 22 2024. You said start fall begins with the fall weather. So yep, absolutely. Let's see. Phoenix says chips and salsa time. Oh, he knows. All right, so they're going for it. Quick pass. Only a yard on the play. So you call the play and it doesn't even come close. So now you've helped out Kansas City once again. Great starting field position again. I'm jealous, Phoenix. I am jealous. That sounds real good. Samuel says yum. Braden says terrible play call. So yeah, terrible play call. Absolutely. Absolutely. And yeah, after starting things off with a lot of energy right now, they look a little deflated out there. But again, we're back here at the commercial again for this one. SM said, what happened, JB? I missed it. I'm going to tell you what happened. SM Baltimore had the football. They went for it on 4th and 3 near midfield and only picked up 1 yard instead of 3. They tried to pass it, and it just didn't work. They keep doing these short passes that just ain't working. And so ultimately, the Kansas City Chiefs defense rose to the occasion, got the stop, and now they have the football. And we're current commercial. When we come back, it'll be more of Patrick Mahomes with the football. And I plead with them, please don't ignore Isaiah Pacheco and don't ignore Travis Kelce. Do it for JB. Braden says both defenses have settled in. Braden says Mark Andrews and Travis Kelce both haven't had a target yet, which is highly concerning for JB right now. I'm hoping that changes starting these upcoming possessions. But again, right now, currently here at the commercial, both Rice and Flowers, they have both been targeted a good amount. And you can tell that the vocal like game plan is going through those guys offensively in the passing game for their respective teams. But again, we're just waiting to come back from the commercial. And just a good reminder that yes, JB is streaming the Packers and Eagles tomorrow, and your boy's going to be streaming over the weekend as well. So plenty of games lined up. All right, so here we go. 1st and 10. Gray goes in motion here. Gives it to Pacheco, and Pacheco's brought down after picking up a yard there on the play. We'll see if Kansas City can find a way to get him to be a little bit more effective so far on the ground so far in this one. All right, 2nd and 8 right now here, 2nd quarter, 9:05 to go here. Chiefs up 10-7 right now. Can they get the fireworks going again? Kelce goes in motion. Quick pass. Caught by Kelce. Makes a guy miss, and he falls forward there for his first catch of the game, and he is going to pick up a yard. Let's see. Samuel says, YouTube loading here. Am I freezing? Am I freezing right now, guys? Let me know. Yeah, let JB know if I'm freezing up on you or if I'm lagging. All right, so 3rd and 7 here. Now that you finally got Kelce the ball, why not throw it to him again? Oh, we have some movement there by the right tackle. What's going on? What's going on? Esm says a little bit. Hopefully that straightens out. Let's see. Samuel says good, okay. And so, all right, bet. Appreciate that. All right, so 8:10 to go here in the 2nd quarter right now. 3rd and 12 after that penalty. Shotgun formation from their own 47. Snaps the ball. Mahomes looking. Mahomes, oh man. Somehow he'll lose the rush. Throws it up there to Kelce, and that's going to be a completion. So, they woke up a sleeping giant there, guys. So a big first down there, 23 yards. And that time, I don't know how Mahomes did it. I don't know how he did it. Mahomes moved around there and did some Mahomes like magic that time. Excellent job avoiding the pass rushes there, and Kelce doing Kelce type things. Look at that. Have my man going both ways there on the play. Found a way to make it happen. First down. Trips bottom of the screen here. One receiver top from the 30-yard line. Low snap. Looking. Throws it. Completed. Xavier Worthy with the catch, and he's going to take it all the way to about the 16-yard line. So right now, Kansas City moving that football. AG says, how did Mahomes escape that? I mean, bro, if I knew it, I'd probably be doing what he's doing if I figured it out. But man, it's like Braden said, he's seen this happen before. Phoenix says it's those Adidas. Phoenix says it's the Adidas. That is what's doing it. Man. 6 minutes and 40 seconds to go here in a second. Gray goes in motion. Feeds it to Pacheco, who's fighting forward for every yard he can get. Picks up 5 yards there on the play. He's got 4 carries for 12 yards here. All right, so we got a 2nd and 5 situation coming on here. RC says, I think I'm going to start happily drinking every time you see Taylor Swift and booing every time Kelsey catches the ball. And so, oh, man. 2nd and 5 throws it. Oh, just incomplete. Just incomplete. So now, faced with a 3rd and 5 situation, what will Kansas City do here? You need 5 yards to get the first. You got so many ways to go about it. Do you look for Rice, who's been a consistent target so far in this one? Do you find old reliable and Kelsey? Maybe try to hit Pacheco at the backfield? What do you do? 3rd and 5, gets it, looking, throws one up there. Incomplete. Incomplete. Excellent coverage there on the play. And that was Washington with the big time play in the secondary. Braden says, you don't see that too often, Kelsey dropping a pass. That is correct. But Baltimore defense stepping up there, making the play, and now a 31-yard field goal attempt by Harrison Butker. Let's see, kick is up, and the kick is good. So that's going to increase the lead right now for Kansas City, 13-7. So they put points on the on the board and stuff like that. And we'll see what the Ravens do with 5 minutes and 54 seconds left to go here in the second quarter. Let's see. Samuel says your new YouTube channel too. And so, oh, word, you got a new YouTube channel? What is it? Phoenix says easy chip shot. So yes. So 13-7 right now is the score, guys. And so second quarter with about 5 minutes and 44 seconds to go right now. Both teams started off hot. Now Kansas City coming up, with a field goal. That was big for Baltimore defense to prevent them from getting to the end zone on that last drive there. But it's still a 6-point lead here for Kansas City. That drive, 8 plays, 38 yards, in about 3 minutes and 55 seconds in terms of time of possession off the clock. RC says, JB, what's wrong with these relievers? Right? You said, no, we know what you meant. We know what you meant. But yeah, I mean, hey, this game right here, a little bit of everything. A little bit of everything. But now we'll turn our attention back to Baltimore when we come back from the commercial and see what they do on this upcoming drive here. Lamar right now, the leading rusher, 4 carries for 31 yards. He's also passed 9 for 10 for 71 yards in this one. Let's see. RC says we play Purdue in week 3. And so, okay, so they got y'all for week 3. Okay. And again, still right now, currently at the commercial here. (13-7) right now. Can Baltimore respond? Let's see. She says Harbaugh just gave away them 3 points, JB. It wasn't very hardy of him going for that 4-3. I'm sorry, heady of him to go for that 4-3. And so, yeah, I mean, the play call was bad. The play call, you took the risk there, but the play call was just really bad. And it's easy to say that in hindsight for JB. It's easy to say that in hindsight. All right, so no return here. Second quarter, 5:44 left to go. All right. And let's see what Baltimore does this time out here. Is this the drive they get Mark Andrews involved? Hill goes in motion, 5 wide here from their own 30-yard line. So watch out for Lamar. Obviously, he can run. Looking, throws it. Oh, wow. What a obvious flag that was. I was about to say, if y'all don't throw a flag out here, then y'all just tripping at this point. Let's see. RC says, JB, who you got between Nebraska and Colorado this Saturday? And so I think it's going to be a game that goes down to the absolute wire. I think we're going to get a barn burner for that one. But I'm kind of 50-50 on that one. I mean, I'm going to say I could see Nebraska winning that one. I could see Nebraska winning that one. So I forgot who I actually picked when I made my pick earlier, but I'm gonna say I wouldn't be surprised if Nebraska wins that one. All right, from on 35, gives it to Fly. Oh, what a nice juke that was! What a nice juke. Picked up about 7 yards there on the play. So my boy Flowers putting in work. First carry of the game for 6 yards. And so Parlay, what's good? What's good? He says, hello, JB. How are you? And you said McDuffie sniffed out on that 4th down and didn't go downfield to cover likely. All right, 2nd and 4 from their own 41-yard line. Run play here. Henry, right side. Henry trucks all the way to about the 50-yard line, but there is a flag. There is a flag. All right, penalty decline. Oh man, but it feels great to have the NFL back, guys. The opener, regular season action, 2 teams with big aspirations this season. Henry's got 8 rushes for 33 yards and a touchdown. 2 tight ends, 2 receivers, 1 back in the backfield. Play fake. Jackson running. Jackson, look at him go. Falls forward, picks up about a good 13 yards there on the run. He's now got 5 carries for 44 yards. Let's see. RC says, I was someone's chat earlier today, and the host was talking about buffs, and someone said Colorado will only win 1 more game the rest of the way, and that's when they play Colorado State. And so, oh man. He said Baltimore ground game is working. Stay with it, you guess. And so, hey, it is working. It is working. But I need to see my boy Mark Andrews get involved at some point. Otherwise, we're gonna have a lot to talk about. With 3 seconds right now to play clock, gotta snap the ball or call a timeout. Does not get it off. Yeah, that was definitely too long. So delay the game, making life harder than it has to be. RC says Lamar, or is it Lamar? And so let's see. Lewis says scoring slowed down tremendously. And so Dr. Barry, what's good with you? And you say Jackson is cheats for real. 3:40 to go here in the second quarter. Again, Chiefs up 13-7. Jackson in the shotgun right now from the 43-yard line of Kansas City. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back. Jackson's going to keep it himself here on the run, and he is going to pick up about a good 3 yards there on the carry, 3-4 yards. 3:10 to go here in the second. So right now we're seeing like, hey, he's ramping up the carries already here. Let's see. Dr. Barry says the NFL is so soft now. 2nd and 12 from the 41-yard line here of the Chiefs. Jackson in the pocket, throws it, gets it to Mark Andrews, but there is a penalty, so this may not stand. It's nice to know that he realizes that Mark Andrews is on his team. And of course, it's on the offense. Of course, it's on the offense there. So negate that. It's called on Stanley there. Illegal formation. Let's see. RC says there's plenty of soft and conditioned sports now. It's just not just football. 2nd and 17. Flowers goes in motion. Lamar, quick pass to Flowers, and Flowers, look at him go to about that 35-yard line. And so this could take us to the 2-minute mark. Again, with Kansas City up 13-7. All right, so we're at the 2-minute mark right now. And again, the Chiefs up 13-7. Baltimore facing a 3rd and 8. And when we come back here from the 2-minute warning, let's see if they can find a way to convert. Because Lewis needs some points here. He needs some points. Let's see, Dr. Berry says, well, you don't expect pickleball to be hard, but football, come on. And so, Dr. Berry, talk to me. I didn't know you played pickleball. I know a couple people that play pickleball and stuff like that, but yeah, talk to me. How is it? I had this one friend that kept trying to convince me to actually play pickleball. And let's see. All right, so you say Samuel, you say your YouTube channel is Samuel Wilkerson, and so okay, Samuel Wilkerson Jr. Okay, bet. Let JB check that out. Since we got some time right now at the commercial here. Let's see. Dr. Berry says it'll be flag football in 10 years. RC says, JB in chat, I remember when in the NFL, you could hit somebody so hard their brain fell down, their jersey out of the field. And so, hey, like we've discussed in the past and stuff like that, how things have really changed and stuff like that. Like that's why we're able to have so many quarterbacks that today they can go out there and throw for so many yards and stuff like that, and everybody looks like they're elite and stuff like that because there's no fear of a guy crawling into your legs and stuff like that, taking out your knee. There's no fear. There's no fear because if a guy gets close to you, he's throwing out the game. So absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, it's just so many things, so many things. Once upon a time, there was no such thing as a targeting and stuff like that. It was a lot. It was a lot. And so let's see. SM says they had us in the first half, no shootout. And so, hey, first quarter, I thought that's what we were headed towards. I thought that's exactly what we were heading towards. How they both looked on the first drive there. But man, talk about fool's gold and stuff like that. Your boy JB bought all into it. CRC says you never played nor watched pickleball. You heard it's like the long lost cousin of tennis. Never heard anybody say it like that, RC. Dr. Berry says these guys make enough money. Let the fans witness some CTE. Let's see. Parlay says don't know about tonight, but last year lots of primetime games went under. And so now JB loves taking unders. I do like taking unders and stuff like that. I'm an unders kind of guy. All right, but here we go. 35-yard line here of the Chiefs. Shotgun formation. Likely goes in motion. Two receiver, two tight ends, one back. Snap the ball here, looking on 3rd and 8. Lamar moving around, throws this one incomplete at the foot of Rashawn Bateman. So incomplete. 4th down coming up. They're at the Kansas City 35-yard line. Let's see. RC says, JB, can you still hit really hard if the play is still going on, though? And so RC, that's tricky because many times I feel like the referee, if it looks too hard in their eyes and stuff like that, they are more likely to throw the penalty. So it probably depends on the referee. Of course, you can still get, some good hits in, but they've taken away the biggest hits you can do. Meanwhile, Justin Tucker, JT, missed it. Things are not going Baltimore way right now. What a miss. And he's Mr. Reliable. He can go a whole season without missing. What happened here? Wow. Shocker. Stunner. Wow. Let's see. RC says that's the best y'all could do on 3rd and 8. And so, well, Kansas City, another stop. They got a minute and 50 seconds to go here before the half. 2 timeouts to work with right now. They're up 13-7 here. So if you're Kansas City, you got a big opportunity coming up right now. You've got a big opportunity. Obviously, they found a lot of success so far throwing it to Rice here. So try to draw something up for him. You still got Kelsey and stuff like that. So they got plenty of things that they can do here. And with a minute, 50 seconds to go and 2 timeouts, they're good. Let's see. RC says this cat missed the field goal. You said not Justin Yucker. Come on, RC. Lewis says, of course he misses it because you took the over. So, oh man, Lewis, judging by the record so far, you might want to return to the unders, man. Like this is tough. But yeah, Justin Tucker missed the field goal there. Now Lamar's getting it done with his legs. 6 carries, 47 yards on the ground. Passing wise, 12. He's 10 of 12 for 80 yards. But he's got 1 touchdown. That was the first drive. Ever since then, Kansas City has scored 13 straight unanswered. And when they come back out there, they're going to have the football again with an opportunity to add to that. Because once again, they're going to have good field position. They're going to have good field position. Let's see. AG says, JB, who's on your fantasy that's playing this game? I have Lamar Jackson. I've got Zay Flowers. And I've got Mark Edwards. I think those are the 3 that I have and stuff like that in my league. So absolutely. SM says that Tucker was washed last year. Why did they bring him back? And so good questions. Good questions. How many did he miss last year? How many kicks did he miss last year? But yeah, Lewis is not impressed. He is not impressed. And again, 1 minute and 50 seconds to go left in this one. Kansas City now with the football here, okay, from their own 43-yard line. Kelsey goes in motion. Mahomes in the pocket, pressure around him, throws it to him. He threw a pick. Oh my goodness. Patrick Mahomes just threw an interception. New Age, what's good with you? What's good with you? How are you? My guy, New Age, is here. And so, wow. All right, let's see. Samuel says you follow you on at Instagram, and so again, yeah, my Instagram, JoshBro21 is my IG, JoshBro21. Let's see, but man, I'm Patrick Mahomes doing an interception. So this is what Baltimore needs to take advantage of right now. You've been given another opportunity with a minute 44 to go. All right, so ball right now near midfield. Jackson looking. Jackson throws it short. Gets the completion there to the back. Makes the first guy miss. Goes at a bounce about 3 yards shy of that first down marker. Let's see. RC says, JB, if Riley doesn't have a good passing game from a yardage standpoint, I might scream. You say he's a great runner, but he should be able to get the passing game going against MIU. And so, but is he a willing passer? Some guys can pass, but if they don't have to, they don't want to. 2nd and 3. Jackson On the run again, picks up the first down, tripped up, taken to about the 34-yard line. So does it with his legs there. He's got 7 carries for about 57 yards. Up, RC said typo, he meant NIU. Okay. SM says not the golden boy. William, what's good? He says, yay, yes, yes. All right, here we go. 103 to go here in a second. Lamar dropping back. Lamar looking. Lamar still looking. He says the heck with it. He's going to run. Makes a guy miss there. Picks up about a good 6 yards there on the run. He's got 8 carries for 63 yards. Now 47 seconds here. And Patrick is looking like, yeah, I shouldn't have thrown that pick there. Don't know why I did it. New Age says he's doing great. What about me? JB is doing fantastic. Absolutely. All right, so Lamar looking, throws it. It is caught, and he goes out of bounds there. So nice little catch there by Isaiah Likely. He's got 3 catches for 29 yards. Maybe I drafted the wrong tight end possibly in my fantasy league. SM says, what a terrible pick by Mahomes. RC says, Mahomes disastrous right there. He just gave up a golden nugget ball. AG says, we're going to stomp them Giants. And he says, Mahomes did his best Daniel Jones impression. Oh, not the Daniel Jones comparison. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. From the 19-yard line of Kansas City. 3 seconds right now on the play clock. Got to burn a timeout or snap it. He wanted to snap it there, could not get it snapped there. This has happened multiple times, but luckily for him, they called a timeout in time. They called a timeout in time, 27 seconds. Let's see. RC says, JB, are you calling Riley Leonard a low-key game manager? Because I might just have to, I mean, yeah, yeah, he's a high-key game manager and stuff like that. I mean, absolutely. If he doesn't have to, you have to realize for him, if he doesn't have to pass the ball that much in terms of like, throwing it downfield, Notre Dame was certainly not going to ask him to go out there and throw for 300 yards. That's just not in the cards there, not even 250 and stuff like that. So you're lucky if he gets you 210 and stuff like that when it's all said and done. That's within the structure of what you should expect from him. New Age says, well, you got to head out, just stopping in. I appreciate that, man. Take care. Take care. Your boy will be live tomorrow, the weekend, for sure. So we'll have some time to catch up. All right, throws it, caught by Isaiah Likely, and Likely is going to be about a yard shy of that first down marker. Got to hurry up, though. Got to hurry up. And so, Kimmy, what's good? What's good with you? And you said, can someone explain to me what kind of throw that interception was? And so that's the kind of throw that you make when it's like you feel the pressure coming, you don't know where you want to go with it, and then you just throw something up. It's a brain fart, basically. Like that, you just ain't supposed to make that kind of a throw. Patrick knows better. He knows better. Kenneth, what's good? Kenneth says, hey, my friend, how are you doing tonight? I am doing great, Kenneth. How about yourself? SM says, you think Mahomes are trying to throw it away there? Well, he threw it away all right. To the wrong team, he threw it away. All right, 2nd and 1. Lamar. What in the world was that? I mean, come on, Lamar, calm down. He wasn't sure if he wanted to run that one, throw that one. I don't know, but don't do it again. 18 seconds here, 3rd and 1. Man, let's see. RC says, JB, do you think Lamar going to catch Vic record? And so, I mean, I'd say so. I got to look and see, like, like yardage wise, how far they are apart, but I say so. And so let's see. Samuel says you'll follow me on Instagram. And so bet. Yeah, again, the Instagram, JoshBro21. All right, so they run it there for the first down with Justice Hill. Picks up a first down on the play. 12 seconds. Come on, dial one up for Mark Andrews. Make JB's day throw a touchdown to either Zay Flowers or Mark Andrews and make JB's day. Let's see. Kimmy says last year checked the Baltimore colors and the Kansas City colors are not remotely the same. And so, absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. But yes, Samuel, I see it now. I see it now. Okay, so it took a minute. All right, so all right, so I just sent the request to follow you back there. So I got the request. It was hidden for a second, but I got it. All right, first and goal. Lamar. Oh, deflected. It was going towards Hill. You know what? JB's not mad at that. JB's not mad at that because he wasn't targeting one of my guys. Just throw it to Mark Andrews or Zay Flowers. Come on. Let's see. RC says Baltimore got to stop with this extra conservative stuff. And you don't mean stuff. I got you. Let's see. Kimmy says there are far too many Ravens supporters around you. Far too many Ravens, huh? Oh, man. All right, so right now from the 7-yard line, shotgun here with 9 seconds before halftime. And before we get this play off here, Kansas City calls a timeout. Kansas City calls a timeout. Yeah, JV's just worried about his fantasy team. RC said, never mind, Ravens just kicked the field goal. He said, HE double hockey sticks, just take the field goal, he says. But with 9 seconds here, let's see what they call. And so Samuel says, thank you, JB. And so, of course, thank you, of course. Yes. All right, so with 9 seconds to go here before halftime. All right, here in the shotgun, Flowers goes in motion. Can he find one of JV guys on his fantasy team here in the end zone? Lamar looking. Lamar just throws that one up there, throws it away, incomplete. 4 seconds left, so that's going to have to bring out the field goal unit. All right, let's see. RC says, JB, you think Tucker can make it from here if they don't score? He better. Otherwise, we're going to have some real conversations. But yeah, it says here he's never missed a field goal from under 30 yards out of 113 kicks. So sounds like a pretty solid kicker to me. Again, he's in his 13th season. This is 25 yards. Right down the middle, never any doubt. RC says that play was wonky. And so, yeah, I mean, clearly he wants to keep targeting the back. And this is very aggravating that he keeps targeting the back. SM says coordinators can call timeouts, learn something new every day. And so, yeah, coordinators can call timeout just like you can have any player on the field call a timeout and stuff like that. But usually, if you're the coordinator, you want to leave that for the coach there because you don't want to take the blame if you end up calling that timeout. And it's like, yeah, coach is like, why'd you call that timeout? Let's see. Kimmy says that your fantasy club is projected an undefeated season. Last season, you was projected rock bottom in your league, and so you got a pyramid set up with the leagues for promotion and and relegations. Okay, you won the league, and oh wow, so you were projected last year, but you were able to still win the league. So you must have did a lot of trades and signing and stuff like that. So we may need to take your advice. But yeah, 13-10. That's the score right now. That could have been big for JB if he could have found a touchdown, especially to either Zay Flowers, Mark Andrews. Let's see. You say it was 4 seconds left on the field goal kick. How did only 1 second come off? And so it's amazing how that works. It's amazing how that works. But since it's the second quarter, no one's going to challenge that one, RC. Nobody's going to challenge that one. But you got a point. All right, so Mahomes is about to go out here and take a knee. And that is going to take us to halftime with the Kansas City Chiefs on top right now, 13-10. We'll see what the second half adjustments look like and what the second half start have in store. But man, there are quite a few surprises so far in this one. I mean, for Kansas City, I really thought coming into the game that Isaiah Pacheco would be a bigger part of the game and stuff like that. But right now, this is how you know Kansas City really feels comfortable with the weapons that they have this year as opposed to last year. Because last year they would have relied a little bit more on the run game, but this year, since they have the weapons that they do like, they are not relying necessarily so much on Isaiah Pacheco in the backfield, but they are indeed letting Patrick Mahomes go out there and air it out. Now, Patrick Mahomes made a mistake, but it happens and stuff like that. I'm not going to sit here and crucify the man. He threw a bad pick. He knows that, but his team still has a lead right now, 13-10 and stuff like that. Rice, Rashid Rice, he's looked really good. Looked really good in that first half there. 4 catches, 47 yards there. So he's looked pretty solid, especially in that first quarter. He's getting the first couple of targets there. Kelsey finally got involved there a little bit later on. As for Baltimore, Lamar Jackson's the leading rusher with 8 carries for 63 yards. And passing wise, he's currently 13 of 18 for 105 yards passing so far in that first half. And let's see. Kimmy says, not really. You say, I am relative novice at this sport. I just know more than literally everyone else in the league except for 3. And so how many people were in the league? Yeah, how many people were in the league? And so, well, definitely hoping you a lot of, success this year around as well. Absolutely, as we're currently right now here at the commercial here, because we are at halftime. All right, let's see. You say, Kimmy says, when Patrick Mahomes falls all the way to 18th in the first round, they're saying something. That's saying also 20 players. And so, okay. Falls to the 18th. And so, yeah, and one of my leagues, I know Patrick Mahomes was taken in the first round, like pick. I know it was somewhere in the top 10, somewhere in the top 10. It happened so fast, I didn't even see when it happened and stuff like that. It happened so fast. But yeah, JB's excited about his fantasy team. A lot of good players. I feel confident in all 3 of my teams this year. Only one of them I have some concerns and stuff like that, and that's the ESPN league that I'm in for Rising Rhinos fantasy league. And that's because my starting quarterback is Jaden Daniels, which I know is good in terms of scrambling and stuff like that. But also, I'm like, I just hope he does good. It's a bit of a risk. Let's see. RC says, JB, what did you think of that first half? You say 1 to 10. How would you rate the first half? You said you give it about a 6.5 out of 10. It was mostly exciting, but also Ravens left points they could have had. And so both teams made mistakes. Both teams had bad turnovers. Lamar had that fumble that Kansas City was able to capitalize and get 3 points off of. And then also that interception that Patrick Mahomes threw and stuff like that. So far in this game, obviously the first, drive and stuff like that, both teams came out really pumped up. But after that first drive, defensive coordinator said, you're not going to have your way today. You're not about to just go down there and keep driving. So I feel like if I got to rate this one 1 to 10, I'd give it probably about a 7. I'm gonna give it a 7 and stuff like that. There's a good amount of defense, a decent amount of offense and stuff like that. Enough plays being made and stuff. So I give it a 7 right now. Now it set the bar pretty high on those first couple drives. All right, let's see. Kimmy says 17 of the 19 players in your league passed on him in the first round. You drafted him with the 18th pick because you had the 18th pick and he was still available. And so, okay. Samuel says, God coming is back soon. Amen. And so there it is. SM says Rice fell in a few of your leagues. And so, yeah, when it came to Rice and stuff like that, I'm trying to remember what round did Rice get taken in our league. Like, I am trying to remember that. I know that Hollywood stayed on the board for a good minute and stuff like that. I mean, everybody kept skipping over him. It had me concerned because I was like, how long is Hollywood really going to be out and stuff like that? So I just avoided him and stuff because I was like, even if he's there, I haven't seen Hollywood live up to his potential yet. So, okay. But yeah, the only regret I got is starting Mark Andrews so far. That's the only regret because I'm realizing now that yeah, this whole Isaiah Likely thing, he's likely going to be the guy that gets more catches now. So I took the wrong tight end. Not happy about that. Hoping the second half proves me wrong though. And let's see. Samuel says God is good, and RC says Samuel, absolutely. RC says JB Ravens should be winning a game, and so I mean they made mistakes. They made some mistakes now, but the score is only 13-10 right now. So all those mistakes, some of the key plays was when Patrick Mahomes threw that pass in the red zone towards Xavier Worthy, and the DB went up there and prevented him from being able from making that catch and stuff like that, which ultimately resulted in them going for a field goal as opposed to if they would have got a touchdown and stuff like that. So little stuff like that, holding the 3 points as opposed to seven, that's huge. That's huge. Let's see. Parlay says Rice trial isn't until 2025, so no suspension this season, and that's what matters in fantasy this year. That's exactly what matters in fantasy this year. That's what people care about. And so let's see. RC says JB the Ravens should be winning this one or at least tied, and so Kimmy says you had two first round picks. How'd you get two first round picks? And again, this game started off with a rain delay to get the party started. Luckily, it wasn't a long delay. Luckily, it wasn't a long delay. But man, 13-10 right now. And so JB gonna take a quick look and see the fantasy points that I've accumulated so far in a couple of my fantasy leagues and see how nervous should JB really be right now. How nervous should I be? I need Isaiah Pacheco to bust out like a big 55-yarder. Samuel says, who is going to win tonight's game? And so when it's all said and done, who wins tonight game? I'm still sticking with my pregame pick. I'm still picking with the Ravens here and stuff like that. I know it hasn't been pretty so far here, but we'll see. SM says the Chiefs defense got you 8 points there. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Kimmy says I don't know why, but my new $169 Beat Studio Buds do not stay put in your left ear. It's always the ones that cost a good amount of money that just, and it's like the better brands that you have that problem with and stuff like that. Like JB is not kidding and stuff like that. So, oh man, that's annoying. That's annoying. You spend all that money there. You would think the least it can do is do what you spent all that money for it to do. So, oh man, talk about some bad beats. All right, so JB at least got one victory, but if Isaiah Pacheco don't get it together in the second half, then that's gonna hurt JB. Yeah, Kimmy says 5 people got relegated from each league, and their picks are okay. Distributed among the 20 new. Okay, so 20 new players came and took over. So, okay, okay. SM says, JB, what does Baltimore have to do to win this game? It is simple. What Baltimore has to do to win this game is they have to stop making mistakes. You know, the fumble that Lamar Jackson had that led to Kansas City getting 3 points. If he doesn't fumble that ball, maybe we're tied right now. Maybe Baltimore has the league and stuff like that. What else does he have to do? He has to on fourth and three that they went for it and stuff like that. The play calling is abysmal and stuff like that. Whether it's 3rd and 5, whether it's 4th and 3, they're pretty obvious right now. They keep throwing it to Justice Hill out the backfield, and at some point he's gonna have to take a shot, and not just take a shot. He's gonna have to connect on the shot and stuff like that. That's what he's got to do. But he's doing a great job when he does run the ball and stuff like that. The way the defense is playing, he doesn't have to go out there and do too much. But on the key moments where it's a 4th and 3 or it's a 3-and-5, convert and keep the drive alive. And when you do reach the red zone, you cannot come away with 3 points. You got to be able to finish the drive, come away with 7 points here. So pretty much what they've already done in the first half there, because their defense is pretty good there, just avoid the mistakes and stuff like that. And it can very well work out in their favor in the second half. That's one way. And also continue to keep Derrick Henry involved in the game. Keep him involved in the game here. I noticed in the second quarter, Lamar Jackson started taking over running and stuff like that. Keep that balance and stuff like that between those two. Because what worked really well that first drive was you gave it to Henry a couple times. And then Lamar was able to, do his thing after that. I like that first drive there and stuff like that. You found Zay Flowers and stuff like that a couple times, as opposed to what they're doing now, where it's only Lamar running and you're only trying to find the back out the backfield and stuff like that. Occasionally you'll throw it to Isaiah Likely and stuff like that. But that's what I'm thinking. Go back to what you did in that first drive offensively and stuff like that, because it was working. It was working. So you went out there, you brought in Derrick Henry for a reason for this type of game. Utilize him a little bit more to make life easier for Lamar. Because right now he's having to do too much with the running and all that. He's having to do too much. You got him some help, use it. All right, Samuel says Ravens 53%, Kansas City Chiefs 47%. Okay. Okay, let's see. Kimmy says the league you're in now, 15 players stay in, and the 5 new players come in from the second division, and 5 players from the first division go down to the second division. So okay. Absolutely. Now y'all give JB a minute here. Give JB 1 minute here. All right. Let's see. Yeah, give JB 1 minute. SM says, give Zay Flowers the ball. Oh, you already know. Phoenix says thumbs up at that. All right, let's see. I'm highly concerned about my man, Mark Andrews at this point. Highly concerned. All right, but JB's looking to make his picks here at halftime, because why not? All right, so let's see. Kimmy says, I designed it like that on purpose. If you watch Premier League football and EFL football, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, and Samuel says hot weather today in Texas. And so it's always hot for JB this time of the year, but not as hot as it's been and stuff like that. I'll say that. Not as hot as it's been. So JB will take this. JB will take this. All right, let's see. Uh, I guess. Yeah, I guess. Let's see. Parlay says Henry gets those 3-yard carries. Then he'll break one off for a big one. Absolutely. All right, let's see. Ooh, we'll take that. So I like that. So JB's about to get his picks. We're about to get that second half started. Essam says it's hot as hell in California. Feels like Dubai. Yeah, keep that away from JB. Keep that away from JB. Keep that away from JB. All right, so we're getting ready for the kickoff here shortly, guys. Right now, it's actually about to happen. And so, second half about to be on the way. All right, kickoff on the way. 15, 20, 25, 30. Brought down at the 31-yard line. There is a flag. Samuel says the weather's nice down there at Vicksburg, Mississippi. So he says the weather's nice over there. Let's see. Kim says you've been to Dubai in the summer. Absolutely miserable. Let's see. Braden says Hardman almost broke that, but a flag, of course. And so Holden. All right. So let's see how this one plays out the rest of the way. See how this one plays out the rest of the way here, guys. So, all right, third quarter. Again, Chiefs right now with the football, leading this one 13-10. Second half now on the way. See what Mahomes got in store for us. All right, here we go. First and 10. Gives it to the back, and Pacheco moving them legs right now. Picks up 5 yards on the carry. He's got 5 carries right now for 17 yards. They certainly would love to get him involved. I feel like here in the second half. Samuel says rain now at Vicksburg. SM says, JB, do you play half H2 PPR? PPR. So yeah, PPR. How about you? All right, so here we go. Second and 5. Snap the ball from their own 24. Pump fakes. Looking all by himself. Makes a guy miss. Look at that. Turning it upfield all the way to about the 42-yard line there. And that is Rice with the big time catch there. So just like that, I mean, if you're going to leave somebody by themselves, that's not the guy to do it. SM says HH is easier. So, oh yeah. All right, so here we go. Timeout called by Baltimore. Baltimore's like, wait a minute. Let us catch our breath here. Wait a minute. So Baltimore calls their first timeout. And right now, Kansas City, they got points on the brain right now. Looking to try to put this drive together to try to get into that end zone. Let's see. Braden says Pacheco injured. Oh, wow. Ooh. All right, here we go. First and 10. Fakes it to Pacheco. Throws it. Oh, what a nice completion there. What a nice completion. And of course, that's Washington. He's good for 1 to 2 of those a game. Let's see. SM says, dang, I hope he's all right. Samuel says, soon 111 days until Christmas. 111 days till Christmas. This year is going by fast. It is going by fast. I am not going to lie. Let's see. Braden says, "Oh, Mahomes." Kimmy says, "These Beats Studio buds are annoying you to no end." I feel your pain. I feel your pain. All right, but here we go at the 18-yard line. Feeds it to Pacheco off the left side, and Pacheco fighting there all the way to about the 10-yard line. But hold up, it's a penalty. Holding on the offense. Braden says holding. And what would have been a good run on that one, now they called it back for a holding. All right, gonna go with 5 wide here. From the 28-yard line here, Baltimore. Mahomes throws it over the middle. Incomplete, intended for Rice. Tight coverage there on the play. All right, 2 down and 20 to go to get a first down. 7 seconds on the play clock. Snaps the ball here. Mahomes pressure in his face, throws it incomplete. 3rd and 20 coming up. But there is yet another flag. How many flags are we gonna throw out there? How many flags? Oh man, we got a player that's down. His helmet's off. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, personal foul, roughing the passer on that one. Oh my, show me what happened here. What happened? All right, so he did his stunt, came in there, hit the quarterback late. Parlay says lots of laundry. Yeah, lots of laundry out there on that field. Braden says Van Noy hurt. And so yeah, Kyle Van Noy, longtime Patriot. Hopefully he'll be okay. SM says, JB, did you hear Skip Bayless and Lil Wayne starting a new show? And so SM, I had not heard anything related to Skip Bayless in a probably about a good almost maybe about a month and stuff like that. So I did not know that they were starting a new show and stuff like that. So when is it going to be premiering? And that's going to be very interesting. Let's see. Brady says Van Noy should have won Super Bowl MVP. And so there you have it. SM says, not sure. Marcellus Raleigh broke the news. And so, okay. Good on Marcellus Raleigh. Okay. And when did you find out that was that broken like earlier today, earlier this week? Has JB just been up under a rock? Yeah, maybe JB's just been up under a rock. Maybe that's what it is. All right, so let's see. All right, 1st and 10 right now for the Chiefs. At the 14-yard line, Mahomes throws it short, is caught, takes it all the way to the 1-yard line. And again, that was Gray on the play. SM says people are tired of Skip though, and so honestly, it does feel that way. It does feel that way. I tried watching after Shannon left, and I did watch for a little bit after that and stuff like that. But man, like, come on, come on, let's be real now. All right, so 1st and goal from the 1-yard line to try to get a touchdown. Can Baltimore find a way to stop him? And Pacheco, is it a touchdown? Is it not? It looks like it. It is a touchdown. It is a touchdown for Kansas City. Oh my, that's a big touchdown. Baltimore's got to find a way to respond after that. That's a big touchdown. And Pacheco, 6 plays, 18 yards, and a touchdown. Braden says he can care less about Skip now. And so Pacheco touchdown. Yeah, Braden says he can care less about that. Lewis says finally, finally he was trying over there, and so yes, he finally can get a drink now. So 20-10 is the score right now. The Chiefs on top here in the 3rd quarter with 11:28 to go, and y'all know what that means. Y'all know what that means. Lamar Jackson finna go to work, y'all, or at least that's what it looks like. At least that's what it looks like. But he finna go to work. Let's see. SM says it was decent at times when he had Paul Pierce out there, but Keyshawn is whack. He said Keyshawn is whack. Absolutely. And again, right now, just currently here at the commercial. Let's see. RC says Baltimore. Your timely offensive response services are now required, right? I mean, because that's basically what just happened here. We just saw Kansas City just go down there, score a touchdown, 6 plays, 81 yards, 332. So how is Baltimore for to respond here? That's the question we all want to know. How are they going to respond? And again, right now, 3rd quarter, 11:28 to go. Chiefs just scored a touchdown. They're up 20-10 right now. Let's see. RC says SM Skip Bayless has played out like bell bottoms in the 1970s Afros. You did not just go there, RC. You said he is okay, but he's not what he was, and that's what it is. And so, oh man, RC. Oh man. No way. All right, let's see what Baltimore does here offensively. All right, let's see. So Jackson throws it incomplete, looking for flowers. SM says, I agree, Big Pig. I haven't watched any of those shows in years. I just thought it was interesting because of Wayne. You say you used to watch Undisputed every morning and stuff. I feel like that used to be our schedule. It used to be our schedule, but things have certainly changed. Things have certainly changed. All right, let's see. Flowers goes in motion. Play fake. Lamar looking. Throws it to Flowers again. But he's going to lose 2 yards on a play, maybe a yard. Third down coming out. You guys are being too conservative. Like it's too many short passes here. Throw something deep. Let's see. RC says JB Skip is supposed to come back with a new show featuring Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne can only rap. He can't talk. He has to rap to his dentist, rap to his doctor for them to understand him at this point. And so shots fired. Oh man. Throws it, gets the completion there. And that's a first down again to Hill. So outside of Hill, outside of Flowers, I mean, come on. Leslie Samuel says, "You JB, good, great, nice live stream. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Samuel. Appreciate that." But man, it's been all going to his running back here. Like all these passes have been going to his running back. That is insane. All right, shotgun. Chiefs showing pressure from their own 45-yard line. Three receivers, one tight end, one back. Jackson throws it, gets the completion. And look at that. Mark Andrews with a first down. Good things happen when you find JB's guys in fantasy. Now, can we please connect in the end zone? Can we please do that? All right, gives it to King Henry. All right, not going to gain anything on that one. 9:14 to go. SM says the Ravens need 7 points here. They need 7 points. 8:50 to go here in the third quarter. Here in the shotgun. 3 seconds here in the third. Look in. Throws one deep. Incomplete. Incomplete to Isaiah Likely. And so Lewis says he needs 7 points. SM says field goals ain't going to win you this game. RC says Lil Wayne badly slurs when he talks about sports, JB. He be like, let me tell you something about Aaron Rodgers. I can't even imitate that. He said, take him 50 minutes to say a sentence. Let's see. RC says, SM, read my comment above. You're weak. Oh, man. But here we go. 3rd and 12. Lamar throws this one incomplete. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up. So at fourth down coming up, and the Chiefs up 20-10 right now. Just couldn't get the ball there. All right, so they're going to punt the ball. Punts on the way. Fair catch symbol. Caught at the 9-yard line, and that's where Kansas City will take over with the football. SM says, for real, you can hardly understand him. Hey, y'all speaking facts. Y'all speaking facts. That's how it be. All right. So now we're currently right now hit the commercial. And man, let's see. Let's see. RC says, JB, if you want to imitate Lil Wayne Force, you have to talk like an alien with illegal products in its system. Let's see. Kimmy says, you're beating your opponent by 32 points. Yeah, JB is constantly monitoring to see how things are looking right now. At some point, I'm going to need Lamar to throw a touchdown to either Mark Andrews or Zay Flowers. That'll just give me that extra boost that I need. But we will see how that plays out because right now they're down 20-10 right now. Let us see how this plays out. Let us see how this one plays out. Let's see. RC says, JB, so the fantasy football league is going on right now. And so, yes, if you would check your team, your starting, well, if you don't have anybody that's playing that's in your starting lineup and stuff like that, you'll even see them on the bench. But only the ones that are in your starting lineup will be calculated towards your score and stuff like that. So, like, you drafted Lamar Jackson in our league, so therefore you should have points for Lamar Jackson and stuff like that based upon what he's done so far. So you should start to be able to see how it calculates and formulates and stuff like that. So SM says somebody said Wayne forgot that Aaron Rodgers won a ring, won a ring when he was on there, and so oh man, Poe Wayne, oh man, gives it to Isaiah Pacheco off the left side, picks up a good 5 yards there on the play. So now you're up by 10 points here. Now this is where you really going to see Kansas City here give Pacheco the ball a little bit more. Essence says that ring kind of does feel like a long time ago, though. It does feel like it, but a ring is still a ring. All right, runs the ball. And Pacheco picks up 2 yards on the carry. He's now got 8 carries for 25 yards. 3rd and 3 coming up from the Kansas City 17-yard line. Let's see. RC says, JB, what if they score here? Do you call this game finished? And so if they score here, JB's going to call it done. He's going to call it done for sure. I mean, if we're talking a touchdown and stuff like that. But 3rd and 3, throws it, gets it completed there. Kelsey with the reception. Oh, reliable. 7 minutes to go here in the 3rd. Just out here making it do what it do. Just out here making it do what it do. All right, so we're gonna have another timeout call here by Baltimore. So Baltimore clearly burning their timeouts right now, despite being down by 10 right now. So they better get it together if they're going to burn their timeouts now. Parlay says, you have the game on mute, so you're not hearing anything about Kelsey and Travis Swift. You say, so annoying. And so, yes, I understand that. Your boy JB understands that. Yeah, definitely understand that. All right, let's see from their own 21-yard line. Snaps it, looking, throws it. Caught by Rice, takes it all the way to about that 43-yard line. I mean, just keep feeding them. Just keep feeding them at this point. Just keep feeding them. All right, so we go 1st and 10. Gives it to Pacheco, and Pacheco is going to fight for it there for about a good 3 yards on the play. All right, let us see. Lewis says go deep. Let's see. Big Fix said, let's see. Parlay says it's nauseating SM, isn't it? And so, yeah, all those field goals. Lewis wants them to go deep. SM says Tarico is good, but it's annoying when it comes to Taylor Swift shows. Throws it out the backfield. That's going to be a first down there by Samaje Perine. So good old Samaje Perine there on the play. I forgot. I didn't even know he was on Kansas City, to be honest with you. RC says, SM, I've been beefing with Kelsey for almost 2 years now. It will stop when they break up. Oh, man, RC's being brutal. Being brutal. All right, so here we go. This time Carson's still there on the carry. Picks up 5 yards. All right. 2nd and 5. Shotgun from the 40-yard line. Mahomes looking on the move. Throws this one incomplete. So 3rd down coming up. If you're Baltimore here, you want to get this stop. Let's see. RC says Kansas City killing the time of possession right now. And Parlay says, I believe it's Turico. Don't want to talk about that issue, said, which I commend him. He said network probably telling him to talk about it. And so that's probably what's happening. Black medicine in the building. What's good? He says Henry started out the gate. And so, yes, he did. Yes, he did. I'm glad he started fast because they stopped using them as much. Incomplete. And Samaje Perine was not ready for it. So he wasn't ready for it, guys. He just wasn't ready for it. Let's see. Brandon says Michael Pierce is a big dude. Let's see. You said just imagine if Beyonce dated a football player, y'all. Lewis says, at least come up with three. He says, at least come up with three. Oh, what an excellent punt. He says, at least come up with three. So let's see what happens here. Baltimore got to find a way to score. Now let's check. Yeah, he definitely in that end zone there. SM says, I wonder if they would show Kim Kardashian like that. I doubt it. I doubt it. 3 minutes and 37 seconds left to go here in the third quarter of play. All right, so this is perfect time for JB to go and make his play. Let's see, trying to take advantage of this. Let's see. RC says, SM, you mean Jim Kardashian? SM says, wasn't she dating Odell? And so, oh man, y'all wild for this. Y'all wild while JB's trying to take advantage of this here. I guess that's good. Yeah, we'll take away that. Let's see. Samuel says, happy birthday, UST. And so, oh yeah, happy birthday. All right, so JB want to get this right. Oh man, they're removing the best plays off the board. JB still hasn't submitted his pick yet. I guess that's what I'm going with then. All right, confirm, locked in. All right, locked and loaded. Let's see. You say UST turned 22 today. LOL, just kidding, just kidding. And so, oh man, to be 22 again, man. All right, so Kimmy's winning by 48.50 points right now. Talk about domination right now. Samuel says yes, UST birthday. And so, well, shout out to UST and happy birthday. And Kimmy says it's possible to score 1,000+ points in a week with the bonuses that you implemented. I mean, that's extremely generous there. And so, oh, Henry couldn't make that one catch there. Lamar tried him. I know that Henry's line was at 1.5 for receptions coming into the game. I didn't play it because that's pretty low, but he tried to get the ball to him there. 2nd and 10 coming up with 3:33 to go. From their own 20, play fake, looking, throws it, gets the completion. And that is Bateman with the catch. All right, let's see. And that time, Bateman, excellent job there. Found a soft spot in the defense, got the completion. All right, gives it to the back here. Picks up 6 yards on the play. .240 left to go here in the third quarter. Let's see. Kimmy says my league has yardage bonuses and touchdown bonuses alongside others. And so that sounds like a lot of bonuses there. SM says, Body more got to score. All right, 2nd and 6. Gives it to Henry. Henry's going to pick up a yard on the carry. He's got 11 carries for 39 yards so far in this one. 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Again, Chiefs up right now 20-10. All right, so shotgun, 5 seconds to go here in the play clock. It's 3rd and 3. Got to make a play. Jackson looking. He's going to run again, and he's going to pick up 15 yards there on the carry, takes it to the 42-yard line, and a first down. So it's what Baltimore needed. 1:13 to go here in the third quarter. Again, Jackson with 9 carries for 79 yards. 48 seconds to go here in the third. Jackson moving again. Jackson running again. Look at him run. Still running, but there is a flag. There is a flag. Oh, man, they called holding. They called holding there, so that's going to negate that play. I mean, it was a nice effort play there, but ultimately will not count. Oh, man, look at the penalties there. Baltimore 7 penalties a day for 64 yards. 25 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Again, the Chiefs up right now 20-10, and Baltimore trying to find a way to get some points on the board here. Zay Flowers goes in motion. And Jackson's going to keep it himself here and pick up about 3 yards there on the play. That's going to take us to the end of the third quarter. So at the end of the third quarter, the score right now, Kansas City 20, Baltimore 10. So 1 quarter left. It's now or nothing for the Baltimore Ravens. Fourth quarter, they only got 1 timeout. So they only got 1 timeout. They burnt 2 in the third quarter. So just 1 timeout, enter into the fourth, down by 10 points here. Your offense prefers to run the ball. That takes time and stuff like that. They're not throwing it deep. So they're moving the ball, however they can. So we'll see. Lewis says, geez. Oh, man. Samuel says, I'll go ready travel for full tomorrow. So you're getting ready to drive for tomorrow morning at a hotel in New Orleans. And so, okay. Oh, that's nice. That sounds like a nice adventure. And let's see. Kimmy says 48.50 points is nothing in this league. You've seen one player take that deficit out. Samuel says see Saints game. And so, to see the Saints game, okay. Okay, Saints and Carolina Panthers. Should be a defensive game. And again, we're currently right now at the commercial, thanks to it being the end of the third quarter. You look at Lamar Jackson passing wise, 17 of 26, 146 yards passing. Patrick Mahomes, 15 of 23 for 223 yards passing, one interception. On the ground, top two rushers in this one, Lamar Jackson, 10 carries for 82 yards. Isaiah Pacheco, 9 carries for 28 yards and a touchdown. You said you've seen a 100-point lead gone in 2 hours of gameplay. And so that's insane. That's enough to make somebody cry right there. 100 points, just more than 100 points gone. Insane. RC says the Canthers versus the Ants. All right, so second and 17. Jackson moving around. Jackson throws this one, gets the completion to Isaiah Likely, and he is going to take it all the way for a touchdown. Wow. 49-yard touchdown. Now, JB would have been jumping up and down had this been to one of my other fantasy guys, but I'll take it. I'll take it. Wow. But 20-16. So looks like this fourth quarter, I mean, it can still happen. They desperately needed that. Desperately needed that. And again, I think Lamar just threw that one up. I think he just threw that one up there, gave this guy a chance. Man, Isaiah Likely. Braden says, what a move by Likely. Oh, yeah, he's got the moves. All right, so extra point is good. So 20-17 is our score right now, with the Chiefs up by 3 points here in the fourth quarter of play. Let's see what they do offensively here now that Baltimore has scored. Lewis says, yes, thank you. Let's go. RC says, in other words, like the song say, how you likely me now? Oh, man. So what a big time play that was indeed. Let's see, RC says, are we going down to the wire? We might as well be birds. Well, thanks to that touchdown there, it very well may go down to the wire. SC Samuel says, hey, you, JB, tomorrow night, next live stream start time. And so, yes, I do stream tomorrow. And tomorrow night's matchup between the Packers and the Eagles start at, let me look and see real quick. So the official start time is 8:15 p.m. Eastern time. So again, yes, JB is streaming tomorrow for the Packers and the Eagles at 8:15 Eastern time tomorrow. That is the next live stream for JB. As Esma says, likely going to be the most claimed on the waiver wire. And so I'm pretty sure someone's already drafted him in my league. I am pretty confident about that. All the leagues that I'm in, actually. I had totally forgotten that last year he had taken a lot from Mark Andrews. So I was hoping Mark Andrews could bounce back. Shame on me. Let's see. RC says, and that game is going to be on Peacock. Yes, it will be on Peacock. So you'll need Peacock to watch it. SM says they're really pushing Peacock. And so, yeah, I mean, I figured they gave them the Friday matchup just because with Thursday being a season opener, it would have caused all kind of chaos if it would have been on Peacock and stuff like that for those who couldn't get it. So that's probably why they went ahead and made a Friday one because technically Peacock is supposed to get all the Thursday games. Or was it Amazon Prime? I'm getting confused myself now. SM says, bro, it's too many streaming services. So I had to think about that. I was like, wait a second, was that Amazon Prime? It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. So I agree. Sammy says, good, okay. All right, Kansas City here with the football. Trips top of formation. Mahomes on the move, throws it, gets the completion there to Rice. Rice is going to pick up about 8 yards there on that catch. He's got 7 catches for 103 yards. SM says, the new kickoff is boring. Samuel says, yeah, appreciate you coming through, Samuel. You have a good night. Yes, and see you tomorrow. You take care and have yourself a great day. Appreciate you for coming through, Samuel. Good night to you. All right, gives it to Pacheco, and Pacheco's going to pick up enough for the first down. He's got 10 carries for 31 yards. I can use a big gain from him. That could save JB's night. Braden says, you need a stop by the Ravens. I just need Isaiah Pacheco to pick up a good 32 yards, and that's it. Esmond says, wouldn't shock me if they switched it back. All right, multiple tight ends again. 2 receivers. Pacheco in the backfield. Mahomes feeling the pressure. Mahomes throws it, gets the completion and a first down, and that is to Noah Gray for 13 yards. As Yoshi says, all these streaming services going to add to the price of a weekly grocery bill soon. And so, yes. And so, nice sidearm throw there on the move. Gives it to Pacheco, and Pacheco, nice pickup on the play. Picked up 5 yards. He's got 11 carries for 36 yards now. Let's see. Samuel says, thank you, of course. RC says, I'm sorry, SM says, RC, they want a ban for Sunday ticket. And so, absolutely. And again, so now in the shotgun here, 2nd and 5. Gives it again to Pacheco, and Pacheco fights forward for 2 yards there. He's got 12 carries for 38 yards and a touchdown so far tonight. 3rd and 3 coming up. 12:05 to go here in the 4th. Let's see. Brandon says Noah Gray got resigned today. Let's see. SM says red zone over Sunday ticket. Oh yeah, red zone all the time. That's as much as they're getting out of me. That's as much as they're getting out of me. Oh, Calvin Noyce out with an eye injury. Mahomes looking to run it himself. Oh, they're going to call that one. They're going to call that one every day of the week. But not this day, I guess. So the referee's letting them play. Okay. Oh, yeah, I saw that. I saw that. The staffer ended up pushing him and stuff like that. I saw that. As SM says, good one. Braden says they didn't call it. And so I'm shocked. They usually do. RC says, SM, I call it the money ticket. All right, first down. Kelsey goes in motion. Pretty conservative game from him so far. And oh, look at, oh, they tried to trick him there. Got back to the line of scrimmage, no gain, 13 carries for 38 yards in this one. So 10:50 to go here in the fourth. But yeah, they did not call it. All right, Juju Smith-Schuster goes in motion. Pacheco now goes in motion. Looking, throws this one. Oh, what a touchdown right there. Xavier Worthy for 35 yards. Oh my goodness. Wow. All by himself. 8 plays, 70 yards, 4 minutes and 22 seconds to turn time possession off the clock. And Braden says Worthy again. And so, yes. Wow. Big time play. SM says JBOT. He wants JBOT. Black says get that Ravens defense off your screen, off his screen. And so, wow. SM says never mind. That didn't last too long. All right, so 27-17, back to a 10-point lead. Can Baltimore find the way to respond? Let's see. Black says JB got some pterodactyls in the background screaming. Oh man. Lewis says go for two. He says go for two. RC says Casey, Patty, and Worthy slice and dice for a touchdown. 10 minutes and 25 seconds left to go here in the fourth quarter. If you're Baltimore, you know you got only one timeout remaining. Let's see. Lewis says you need half a point. You're almost there. He's like he doesn't care how he gets it. Let's see. Braden says JB blamed the Bills for the Chiefs getting Worthy, and so oh yeah, we know how that happened. We know how that happened. And we'll see how this one plays out. Essence says the one from Jurassic Park 3. Oh man. Again, currently here at the commercial. And so Laney says, good night, JB. We'll see you tomorrow night. Appreciate you coming through, Laney. Good night to you. And take care. And so now for Lamar, can he find a way to get another touchdown for his squad? As for JB, there are going to be some big changes to come. Let's see. RC says, JB, I know you're getting tired now. And you say Mahomes making a deep fried raven. JB, get some napkins. SM, bring the silverware. I tell you what, though, that rain delay and stuff like that definitely pushed it into JB getting tired territory. Just that little 20 something minutes pushback. Black says the Ravens ranked 6th in total defense last season on a scale of 1 to 10. How much containment do you think a rubber bag can provide to keeping Pikachu from shocking his owner? Trying to put JB in a swoon here, I see, just to throw me off here. Totally irrelevant, but I'm gonna say a scale of 6. All right, 1 to 10. First and 10. Gives it on the end around here to Zay Flowers, and Zay putting in the work. Nice pickup there of 8 yards on the end around. Second and 2 coming up from the Baltimore 38-yard line. If I'm Baltimore, I'm moving with a sense of urgency, man. There's about 10 minutes left in this quarter, and I only got one timeout. I'm moving with a sense of urgency right now if I was Baltimore. But that's just me. But that's just me. Quick pass, caught again. And once again, completed to Isaiah Likely. Farley says worthy odds for offensive rookie of the year. Out. You said odds definitely dropping after tonight. Now, if he was getting the volume that Rice is getting, that'd be completely different. And Lamar runs, takes the contact, picks up the first down. 9:08 to go here in the fourth. And now JB does a quick look at all of his fantasy teams here. Ooh, tonight was not a good night in my league at all. I mean, all I had really was just Mark Andrews. I won't make that mistake again. He will not be in my starting lineup again after this game. All right, second and inches here. Feeds it to Derrick Henry for a first down. 8:32 to go in this one. All right, again, the Chiefs are up right now, 27-17 right now. Do I have anybody on my? Nope. Lamar keeps it. Oh, what a nice block there by Isaiah Likely. What a nice spin there by Lamar Jackson. Okay. Oh yeah, I need Jackson to get me a touchdown here. If he can throw a deep one to Zay Flowers now, that'd be great. AJ says, you feel like Mark Andrews and Kyle Pitts have always been so overrated. And so interesting, very interesting. I don't know why they're showing a picture of Mark Andrews for. This guy has no intention of throwing him the ball. Come on, get JB a touchdown. Do it for my fantasy team. Lamar looking, throws it, gets the completion to Nelson Aguilar there. He picks up 6 yards there on the catch, his first catch of the game. Third down coming up with 7:25 to go here in the fourth. All right, 3rd and 4. From the 25-yard line, gets the snap, looking, throws it. Bro, what you doing? What are you doing, Mark? What are you doing, Mark Andrews? What the heck? You went down and just didn't, bro. What is she doing? Wow. Wow. The drop off in Mark Andrews' game is real. JB's been bamboozled. Meanwhile, Henry gets the first down. All right, let's find Flowers in the end zone real quick. But again, 6:05 to go here in the fourth. And so Ravens still taking their time despite the fact they've got only one timeout. 6 minutes to go, down by 10 points from the 20-yard line. Jackson for the run. And all right, picks up about 4 yards there on the scramble. Second down coming up with 5 minutes and 43 seconds to go here in the fourth. Again, Chiefs up 27-17. AG says Henry saved the Ravens. 5:30 to go here in the fourth. It'd be perfect if he can just throw a touchdown to either Mark Andrews or Zay Flowers. I'm not being picky, but either or would be nice for JB. Lamar looking. Lamar, stiff arms, throws this one away. 3rd and 6 coming up. 5:06 left to go here in the fourth. Big third down right now for Baltimore. Will Lamar use his legs maybe? Will he be able to find someone? RC says, I'm back for the finish, JB. Welcome back. Welcome back as RC. All right, so can they get the first down here? 3rd and 6. Shotgun formation. Needs 6 yards for the first. He's going to run. Only going to pick up 2 yards there, 3 yards there. 4th down coming up. Roll the dice, go for it. Up, there's a flag. There's a flag. Illegal formation. So how many times are we going to continuously make the same mistake? I would have opted to go for it here, especially having only one timeout. All right, field goal is good. SRC says, JB, the Ravens only got one timeout. They might be screwed. And so, I mean, unless that defense goes 3 and out and stuff like that, but that's a lot of pressure to put on them. I ultimately would have went for the touchdown just for the simple fact that in that scenario, I at least want to know like a field goal would be enough to ultimately, either tie it if need be. But yeah, so they're going to have to trust their defense. They're going to have to trust their defense. So 27-20. Remind JB who you got winning this one here in the chat. And if you want to see a good old overtime, put JBOT in the chat. Let's see. Black says the Ravens always fold against them Chiefs. He said Denny Green enters the chat. They are who we thought they were. New year, same problem possibly. But let's see what Kansas City does here. RC says, JB, it should be another way to stop the clock without a timeout, like a forced offside, but unfortunately it's not. A forced offside. Yeah, that is not the case. I came into this week feeling good about my fantasy team. Right now, we have some real question marks. And it all points to one person, Mark Andrews. I am no longer calling him Mark Money Andrews. That is not the case. Let's see. Black says Tucker and Henry did what I needed them to do for PrizePicks. And so, hey, that's what's up. That's what's up. As for me, I still need Isaiah Pacheco to put in some work. I need him to put in some work. I mean, I just need really 25 more yards from him. So if he can bust a big gain, that would be huge. But Baltimore's not going to let that happen. Like says DJU must be guiding your fantasy team. You would think he was quarterbacking the way that Mark Andrews is messing up two of my fantasy teams. He will not be starting the rest of the way. And my opponent also has um, Rashid Rice starting, so that does hurt too. Like says RC glitching out the glitching out the old Maddens. All right, let's see what Isaiah Pacheco does here. Picks up about a good 5 yards there on the play. Second down coming up. He's got 14 carries for 43 yards. Let's see what she says. Rhino's a Florida State fan. Oh, word? I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Interesting. How's he feeling about that? All right, Kelsey goes in motion. Ravenson pressure. Mahomes incomplete towards Watson there, but there is a flag. All right, so that's on Taylor. Okay. So false start there, Jawan Taylor. Let's see. Black says feeling the press. Probably. And let's see. You say you're running a no tight end offense, no. All right, she says Black, it ain't cheating if you do it on the sly. All right, 2nd and 10, pressure all around Mahomes, and Mahomes for the run and gets the first down before he's knocked out of bounds. So there is a penalty. Oh, they're gonna throw a flag on that one. Yep, them yellow hankies came out. Lewis says, "Hey, I hit the over. Just realized that that moment where you just realize it. Like, wait a minute, I did it. I did what I needed to happen. It must be nice, Lewis. It must be nice." RC says the main operative here is overtime, and so I'm JB's cool with overtime. Lewis hit that over 44.5. Starting off the regular season the right way. Kansas City trying to follow suit here. 2nd and 10. Throws it short, caught by Pacheco. And Pacheco's going to be about. Oh, he's still in his feet there. So he never touched the ground. Wow. So Pacheco's fired up. He's like, give him the ball. Let him do what he do. All right, so first down. Feeds it to Pacheco again. He picks up 2 yards there on a carry. And so let's see. Lewis says distracted by the drinks. Oh man, Braden says great awareness by Pacheco. And so yeah, that was great to be aware, understand I haven't touched the ground. Don't do like Mark Andrews did that one time. Just go out there and just fall to the flow and just wait. All right, 2nd and 8. And oh man, yeah, running back gonna lose yards on the play. 3rd down coming up. That was Carson stealing a carry. 3rd down coming up. All right, Baltimore's gonna call their final timeout. Let's see. AG says that Pacheco is a fun player to watch. I agree. It's a lot more fun when he hits the over for JB as well, but I'm gonna let that slide. Let's see. Lewis says you won't be drinking tomorrow though. Well, if you don't, I know that 80 certainly will. I know he will for his Eagles, unless things are going bad. AG said, what's the over? The line was at 44.5. 44.5. So that last field goal by the Ravens, it helped. It helped Lewis to get that over. Is anybody else just holding hope for overtime? My fantasy players can certainly use it. Let's see. AG says, are you going to be live tomorrow for the Eagles and Packers? Yes, I will be live tomorrow for that one. And so be a great way to end the week. And we're going to see how the Packers and Eagles both look in that matchup. And Lamar's just hoping for a real chance on 3rd and 10, because this is 3rd and 10 right now. So if you're Baltimore, your defense got to come through with this. If the defense can come through, offense still has a chance to possibly tie this up and take us to that JBOT that we all want deep down inside. But here we go from their own 40-yard line. Here the Chiefs snap the ball, looking. Oh, ball tip. Mahomes gets his own football there. How about that? So a Mahomes played for 2 yards, but it won't get him a first. Big time play by the D line to make that play. And now Lamar is all smiles because he realizes he has an opportunity. JB realizes that his fantasy team still has a chance here. Let's go. We want overtime. We want overtime. Let's see. AG says huge play by Mahomes. And so, how many times did we get to say a quarterback threw it and caught it, right? How many times? All right, so let's see. Let's see how this one plays out the rest of the way here. RC says, JB, now who you got here? And so I'm still sticking with it. I'm still sticking with it. It's too close for JB to abort. AG said to get up and get that ball. Braden says, no, JBOT, you need to sleep. And so now Braden needs to sleep. But when JB wants to sleep, then it's JBOT. So that's how it is, Braden. And again, Braden's Packers playing tomorrow. RC says that Braden's sleep is for the babies. Well, I guess we're all babies deep down inside because we all need it. That's for sure. Because I know I'll be feeling this at work in the morning for sure. For sure. And again, we're still right now here at the commercial. AG says, I agree, Ravens for the win. And so, yeah, give us some overtime. Give JB players a little bit more time to shine in fantasy. They got off to a bit of a slow start, but it doesn't mean that we can't do it now, you know? Let's do it. Let's do it. All right. So Lamar Jackson and company, can you find a way somehow, some way to get into the end zone? JB's fantasy team needs you. We're not lying. Punts on the way. I really want overtime. Gets it at the 10. Brought down at the 12. Okay. So they got their work cut out. No timeouts here. Down by a touchdown with a minute 50 seconds here. They got to operate this 2-minute offense like we've never seen them operate it before. RC says, JB, I need every game of this season to be like this one. He said, you're rooting for the Ravens thanks to fantasy football. Well, it'd be great if you can find Mark Andrews in the end zone or Zay Flowers, but as long as we get there, I won't complain. But here we go from their own. So he's got his work cut out from his own 13. Throws it, completed there, likely goes out of bounds after picking up about 8 yards on the play. He's got 7 catches for 99 yards and a touchdown. I can hear the person who drafted this man rounds after I took Mark Andrews just over there just laughing right now because he got the better tight end. And JB is stuck with the old copy that's not doing anything. All right, 2nd and 2. Jackson on the move. Jackson's going to run, pick up the first, still running before he goes out of bounds. Excellent job there by Lamar Jackson. 9 yards on the play. He's got 15 carries for 119 yards. And so let's see. Kenneth dropped the link in the chat, said, can we raid his friend's channel and stuff like that? And so, oh, hold on 1 second here. From their own 30-yard line, here in the shotgun, goes deep, incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. And so let's circle back to that, Kenneth, in about a minute once this game is concluded and stuff like that. RC says, if you're going to score, you better not do it too fast. And he says, Lamar got the Jets And so that he does, but I need more from him. And again, that was deep for Bateman, who's got a catch for 15 yards so far in this one. All right, here we go. 2nd and 10. Throws it, and it's caught by Isaiah Likely. Again, he picks up 8 yards. Oh man, Isaiah Likely. I made the mistake. SM says JBOT. JB is highly worried about his selection at tight end. All right, so 3rd and 2. With 5 seconds left to go. On the move. Avoids the rush. Now he's got to run. Gets down. Up 54 for the Chiefs. Is he hurt? He's getting up slow. Again, the Ravens have no timeouts remaining. So yeah, the Chiefs linebacker, he got the worst of that impact. AG says, bro, they are not they are not playing Mark Andrews hardly at all. And so I mean they're lining him up there in the slot, but they are just ignoring him. He's just a bystander out there. JB's really worried about this. RC says, I don't like how they're using their 4 downs here. And so it's the best they can do for their style of play, honestly. Like that's the best they probably can do. I need overtime because I need more stats from my guys, and I need Isaiah Pacheco to get about 18 more rushing yards in this one. A minute and 11 left to go here in the 4th. Don't do that, RC. Not mark him off Andrews. Don't do that. Don't do that. Parlay says if the Ravens score, they'll go for 2. SM says JB, the Ravens will probably go for 2. And so you know what? You bring up a good point. Oh man, I hate this. Hill, another catch. Why can't they just be the regular? Why can't they just be regular? I totally forgot about that fact. Well, anyways, I still need the touchdown. Still need the touchdown. So Lamar, just throw one up there to Zay. Throws it. Isaiah Likely again, bruh. Can someone double team him and just force Lamar to throw it to Andrews at this point? My goodness. Mark Andrews fit to find himself in the trade block on all of JB's teams. As AG says, Lamar is a madman. He just runs straight into people and lowers his shoulder. What a beast. All right, here we go. 5 seconds here on the play clock. They're currently right now at the 48-yard line of the Chiefs. Lamar Jackson dropping back, avoids the rush, looking, throws it downfield, and oh, what a catch by Bateman. And so Lamar's like, we got to hurry up. We've got to hurry up. 28 seconds. 25 seconds. Directing traffic here. Got to hurry up. They must stop the clock right now. Looking. He's got Hill short, but he just throws that one. And uh-oh. 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 Isaiah Likely's hurt. Kenneth says, where the ball at? Right now, the ball is at the 10-yard line of the Kansas City Chiefs right now. So, oh my gosh. So they are 10 yards away from the end zone. But Isaiah Likely, who Lamar has been favoring heavily, heavily in this one, went up there, tried to make a play on the ball. Appears to have gotten hurt. Hopefully not too serious. RC says this game could not be scripted any better. Parlay says, what a snag by Bateman. And so now medical staff around Isaiah Likely. I can see let's see. So yeah, he went all the way up there to try to make that play. Again, 10 seconds. So Likely heading to the locker room. Let's see. RC says Bateman was never officially tackled either. Let's see. RC says they wasted at least 5 to 7 seconds there. But hey, what do I know? All right. So now can we throw the ball to Mark Andrews now? Can we do that like good old times? Try to help JB a little bit. Come on, Lamar. Lamar looking. Lamar steps up. Lamar throws it. Oh my gosh, a wide open Jflocka. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Oh, I forgot. People got to actually sleep and stuff like that. I can't believe it. Lamar. RC says they should have spiked the ball. AG said he missed. I'm concerned because, oh man, this is bad. Parlay says, oh my gosh. Can we get overtime, y'all? Can we get a miracle? Do it for JB. 5 seconds on the clock. Come on, Lamar. Come on, Lamar. Lamar. Ooh, is it a catch? That's a touchdown. Oh my goodness, what a play. Don't go for two. Don't go for two. Don't go for two. Go for the one. Golly, some of these coaches go for the one. Ooh, this might be overturned. Possibly. I need a better angle than this because this is right. Yep. His toe is on that line. Parlay says going for the jugular. Yep, that toe is on the line. Sometimes it pays to wear smaller cleats. That hurts the Ravens. That hurts JB's fantasy team. That's a lot of hurt. RC says Kansas City saved by the bell, you say. And so that's exactly what happened. That's exactly what happened. AG says, just give it to him. We want OT. We wouldn't have got OT anyways. John Harbaugh was already signaling to go for two. We would not have gotten it anyways. RC says Kevin Durant, Nets in the house. AG says no. Parlay says crazy finish for game one. And so, yes, a lot of mistakes, crazy finish. Braden says, what an ending. Insane. But that one came back. That's just insane. Mark Andrews, count your days on my fantasy team. This is about done. Braden says, what an ending. But yeah, y'all, JB got to get ready for work and stuff like that. Got to sleep, ready for work. Lewis says, great stream, JB, till tomorrow. And so, yes, and congratulations on cashing. AG says, heartbreaker for Raven fans. Braden says, see you tomorrow. Great stream, JB. Go, Pack, go. RC says, JB, remember KD Toe on the line? I remember. I remember. Versus the Bucks, I remember. SM says, great stream, JB. Appreciate you all coming through again. And you guys take care. Let's circle hopefully again tomorrow. And so RC says John Harbaugh going for 2 would have been more insane. And so true, but JB wanted overtime. JB wanted overtime. Kenneth says, what a game for us all. Good night. Yeah, good night to you. Absolutely. RC says the ref saved Harbaugh from himself. That's a fact. But Kansas City has won the opener. Congratulations to them, starting off 1-0. The defending champs winning on their ceremonious night. Congratulations to them. RC says, salute JB, salute. Yes, salute to you, and stuff like that. Absolutely. And so let's see. Essence says, you regret not drafting like you. Who you telling? Who you telling? I drafted the wrong guy. I drafted the wrong guy. So absolutely. And let's see. Kenneth says, now do you all want to do the raid? And so let's see. Do we have enough people to come through for an appropriate raid right now, Kenneth? Or is everybody pretty much signing off? If we get enough people to say they want to do it and stuff like that, then perhaps we can go ahead and do it. But if we got enough people, then sure. Absolutely. If not, then we'll just have to definitely mention it probably during a halftime of a game, because that's probably when JB has isn't too much focused on the game. So probably halftime of the next game. But yeah, I think most people are signing off right now, Kenneth. But yeah, if anybody else is still here and wants to do the raid, let JB know. Going once, going twice. All right, Kenneth. Yeah, just bring it up tomorrow, like around halftime. I think halftime is the best time to do it and stuff like that. Kenneth, I know you did mention it earlier and stuff like that, but I think halftime might be the best and stuff like that to catch everybody on at the same time and stuff. But yeah, JB's about to go ahead and sign off though. But thank you guys for coming through. You guys take care. Have a great night and see you guys next time. Essence says peace. Yeah, take care.